Happy birthday! Happy birthday cake! Happy birthday! Pin the tail on the seahorse! Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Squidward!
You see, I told you I had something
Ready to get
surprising.
freaky?
You got up Was that you trying to imitate me, you son of a bitch?
No.
In a way, it felt like, because I always go, yay, like that.
No, if I had to imitate you, I'd do a walrus impersonation.
Oh, no.
By the way, keep me on solo layout for a minute, because I got something to showcase to you.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, you know what? Even better. Hold on a second.
All right.
I got their idea. Hold on. Let me just put myself here, and then let's see. Shit, no. Here we go.
Those are both of them. Those both.
Yeah, we have the same birthday.
They have the same birthday. They were born on literally the same day.
That's
They're literally turned the same age.
I'm surprised you two weren't born in the same year.
They were, weren't
We
they?
were.
Wow.
Even
Well, that's
I
a first.
knew that.
Well, that's a first.
Down to the same set now. Oh.
I have one.
I do
know
too.
that, but I got
do
this yesterday
too.
for my birthday.
Yes, you didn't drown it.
I could have drowned it. I could have drowned it.
But that's great. That's great. I love the PS5. It's the best. By the way, which one is it? There's two models. One is the skinny one, or is the one's the fat one? I have the fat one.
I think it's
Yeah, I have the fat one.
I think it might be the skinny one. From what I saw in the box, I think it was the skinny one.
Oh my
Does
God.
it have the disc drive in it?
Yes.
Good. You can play 4Ks. Welcome to the 4K family.
It's fat.
Okay, so by the way, I also want to say also for Jared, happy birthday to you as well. You know,
Thank
again.
you.
Happy birthday, you.
And happy
my
belated
compadre.
birthday to
Yep.
you.
You know what's so weird in the freaking YouTube Renegades? I got more happy birthday wishes than you.
What?
I'm not kidding. And I was like in my head, I feel so bad for Jared. It's also his birthday. Like, come on.
Oh man.
I like.
was the
Listen,
least I
could do.
I love having a lot of praise and all that stuff. But come on, I don't want to be the popular kid in school now. Come on.
No.
Can't leave Jared behind.
You cannot
You
leave
let-
him behind.
look at-
leave no Jared behind.
Look at this boy.
Look at this handsome saint over here.
Could have drowned
Look at
it.
He's
He
handsome.
could have
man.
drowned it.
Drowned it. He really could have drowned it if he didn't shower. He wasn't showering with plays. He could have drowned it.
Hey,
Anyway,
that view count on that video was like 80, so you know I'm not complaining too much on just a random video.
Speaking of videos, first of all, how the fuck did we outdo Uncle Buck? How the fuck is this even possible? Our last episode did what? 430? 430?
We're doing-
I got salsa.
we're doing a damn good job. I think that's the only
I
thing
know.
I can think of.
And it was straight up in 2 weeks. The second time in 2 weeks, I feel like we're doing a good job. This is not a fluke anymore. It's very clear because it went up. I don't know how it did, but it's like magic. It's like magic in the air. Just like if Tinkerbell showered us with gold fairy dust. That's golden shit.
You know that fairy dust, it's not good, because sometimes it could get you on a high, and
Yeah, like
not a good.
look at it.
435 at the moment.
Look at it.
Wow.
And that was
Wow.
for The Rock.
What in Susan's
Well-
butthole is going on here?
You know, I've been seeing a uptake in like my views as well, so it's.
I
like,
still think
don't
about
know,
that
it's
quote.
Finally, is the YouTube algorithm finally helping us?
Or maybe, like I just said, we're doing a damn good job.
because like
Yeah.
Plus, that's kind of convincing me to stay here now.
I did that Fable 2 review and it got 500 views,
Damn.
and then 160, 106, 109, 248. So it's like
Crazy.
Damn.
But in terms
triple
of
digits.
what's been going on the past week, well, I wasn't here for it, but apparently San Diego Comic-Con was last week. It was.
One.
Yep.
I didn't even realize it was going.
I think I know where he's going.
My
Oh
group
boy,
chat
do I
started
really have to
blowing
go
up.
over? I don't want to upset nobody what I'm about to say.
Wait. I thought you guys were going to do a movie review on Mean Girls.
Mean Girls? No. I mean, we weren't doing Mean Girls. We're doing the other Mark Waters movie first.
We might do Jawbreaker. We might do Jawbreaker.
We'll think about it.
We'll think about it.
We might do Jawbreaker. You never know.
We never know. But yeah, San Diego
Jawbreaker.
Comic-Con. First of all, in terms of San Diego Comic-Con, apparently DC Studios is kind of, now is a thing. And they have their logo now, which is pretty much the old DC logo before the two that we're pretty much used to, the one from the 90s. And I'm not sure why they decided to change their corporate logo what is that? The second time in 10 years that they changed their corporate logo now? I'm not sure why, but I don't know.
If we do Jawbreaker, I have a challenge. See how long we can go without making edit any joke.
Oh man. But yeah.
What's
Creature
round?
Commandos, I
Cost
think,
a nickel.
they showed the first episode
Jawbreakers.
of Creature Commandos. I was gonna say Canine Commandos, but no.
Creature Commandos.
By the way, there's something about the movie we're gonna review soon, and it's this. You remember the review we did on Ready to Rumble? There was a certain song that was sung, that one of the characters.
Now I'm running the scene. Oh no. Oh,
yeah, remember the song?
Ready.
Remember the song that Sean was singing in the movie?
Oh
Hit me, baby, one more time. Like that was I heard that song in this movie that we're gonna review tonight.
The only good thing about it was one joke I laughed. That's it.
Dying laughing.
Diamond Upside Down is a pussy.
Yes.
No, I found that on. You know me, with Royal Rumble, I had a hard time getting through it. Oh yes, rest in peace, Xbox 360 Marketplace. You shall be missed because the Xbox 360 was the best Microsoft console. It was.
Yeah, it lasted over a decade. No console has ever done that.
Yeah, not even Xbox One or Series X. Well, Series X is still continuing.
Not even a Nintendo console has gone for that long.
Absolutely. Although I don't think it lasted as long as PS2 did. PS2 was on the market for 15 years? No, not 15. More like 10 to 12. It was for them on the market. You could buy it, and it was in the last couple of years, it was very affordable.
Britney Spears would be ashamed at Ready to Rumble.
Oh, of course she would. That movie is so bad. Although she would be more upset about Seed of Chucky. She would be more upset about Seed of Chucky. If you ever seen Seed of Chucky, you know why.
God.
21. Oh, Jesus. So yeah, DC was there. I didn't know Marvel was gonna be there though. I didn't know. I thought they were just gonna be quiet like they always are. And I would say when I would talk about a certain thing that happened that everybody's talking about, maybe I could, but I don't think I have the same opinion as a lot of other people. Maybe I do. I don't know. I don't know what Paramount was doing there though. Maybe Oh right, I saw a picture of Chris Hemsworth probably to promote Transformers 1. I'm like, where the fuck is he? If he's not at the Marvel thing, he's gonna be at the whole thing involving Transformers 1. Because I saw a picture of Chris Hemsworth in Hall H. So I don't know. It's probably for Transformers. That's my guess. Okay, I don't know for sure.
So,
but
let's go ahead, say hello to a few people. Okay. We got Hunter Hughes. We got Soren the Film Brony. We've got Purple Goblin 57. We got Justin Williams. How you doing? My favorite black brother from another mother. And let's see. How many people is that's commented? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 6 people watching. Hey, you other 2.
Now 7.
Now other 3.
Now
other
7.
3 now. Why aren't you commenting?
I see 7.
You are walking by crazy now. Don't say hi me.
Oh, hi.
Oh yeah, I did see Steve Buscemi was voicing Starscream.
Buscemi, that's a bizarre choice. That's a bizarre choice. Are we? I mean, I didn't see the second trailer for Transformers 4, but the first trailer turned me off of the movie so much. I was just like,
So wait, it
this
turned
looks
you
like-
off, but it didn't turn you on. Okay, duly noted.
no.
Every single time I get that trailer in the movie theater, I always get that trailer. Every single time.
Yeah, but other than that, though, I think I swear there was like what? Oh, right, The Boys was there. That's popular. That they were there. I think Amazon was there for another show, but I can't quite remember. Oh yeah, they bring it. Why are they bringing back Dexter for the 1500th time? How many times are you? Because you fucked up the ending twice. Now you're gonna bring the same guy who played Dexter back for a third fucking time and trying again because people were complaining about the finale to New Blood after they thought it was a worse finale than the original series finale. Seriously, enough with Dexter. I know it's Showtime's cash grab, but you know what? It's time to stop. You fucked up the ending twice. You're gonna fuck it up a third time? Congratulations, guys. Congratulations.
Hey,
They
and now
should
you
just
see why,
bring back
now you
Homeworld.
see why that certain show that shall not be named, that me and William had a big problem with it.
Dexter is just past its shelf life. It's done. Like it is just like
Yep.
people don't care. Dexter is just one of those shows where it just should stay dead. Honestly, ironically, just like the character, but they're bringing him back from the dead. So I'm want to talk. So,
Bringing him back from the dead, isn't that the whole point where he kills people and all the other stuff? But nobody.
Oh wait, no, he
comes
didn't
back?
die. No. He didn't die in the original series finale. He died in New Blood's finale, and now they're bringing him back for the dead. I apologize. You see, I'm not.
What? Okay, so let me get this straight. So we're having Supernatural be done here. You know, like
I don't know what they're doing. I really don't know. I don't know. These people don't know what they're doing. I swear. Somehow.
As Monty Python once said, "Brain out, you're dead."
But should we talk
Hilarious
about the
movie.
big news from Comic-Con? Because I have a feeling I'm gonna have a hot take.
I don't know anything about Comic Cock, so I don't know anything.
Comic Cock. Well, Robert Downey Jr. is back in the MCU as Doctor.
Oh yeah,
Doom.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna
Okay.
be-
Can I just say something about this?
I feel indifferent.
I'm not
I know you feel
indifferent.
different,
I feel
but
a certain way.
legit,
I
can
know
you
this
guys
pisses
just
a
hear
lot of
me
people
out?
off.
Hear
Yeah,
me
go
out
ahead.
1 second. I think I can understand where this is going. Maybe we should not judge, until we've seen it. Because here's the thing: what if this was like the whole thing with Doctor Who multiverse and madness thing? It could be a
Doctor
multiverse.
Who,
thing.
Doctor Strange in the multiverse of madness. You gotta be kidding me. Doctor
Doctor-
Who?
Doctor Strange, Doctor Who, Doctor.
They're different doctors.
Well, then again, okay. Well, guess what? Both of them can travel through time. Okay.
When is
People
Doctor Who in the MCU? You dumb shit.
Well, then again, Disney purchased Doctor Who recently.
No,
so-
BBC still owns the rights. They just gave it to us or gave it to Disney for North American purposes.
At least it's not Dr. Morbius. Oh my god.
Okay,
Well, yeah,
Doctor
Dr.
Strange.
Morbius,
My apologies.
Oh God, help me. Help
Fuck
me with
that
Morbius.
movie.
My apologies. But anyway,
Dumb.
think of it like this: multiverse thing. What if this would be where instead of becoming Iron Man, Tony Stark becomes Doctor Doom?
I have said it.
Like, what if?
But I just feel like this. I'm gonna say this right now, and I don't care. Hunter, if you're watching, viewer discretion is strongly advised for what I'm about to say. I'm warning you now.
I mean, he was mixed with it. I mean,
I think this is desperate. This is desperation at its finest. They're bringing back the Russos. They're bringing back Robert Downey Jr. It's clearly damage control. This is damage control 101. It is literally stunt casting. This is stunt casting. People, the
think Austin
MCU is
mentioned
not
that too.
saved yet. Deadpool Wolverine did great. You know what? That's great that it did well, and I'm glad everybody's enjoying it. But we're saying that the MCU saved after only one movie? No! You guys are
What the
ridiculous. You
hell?
have other movies to worry about. Deadpool Wolverine, from what I understand, is not really an
Yeah, me
MCU
for
movie either. It's more of a goodbye to the X-Men Fox timeline. It's more so a goodbye to that timeline. Not really an MCU movie, from what I understand. I haven't seen it yet. But
But that's what's basically what it's saying. For Deadpool and Wolverine. Like that's the end of the Fox, X-Men era, right?
Yeah, it's a goodbye. It's a tribute.
Not
to
only
time.
that, it was mostly a love letter to the old era that we all know and love from the Fox Marvel era.
So yeah, but
I'm not gonna lie, Hugh Jackman, I gotta give him credit where credit's due. I mean, for nearly 2 decades, I mean, he has been playing Wolverine in most of the films, whether it be a cameo appearance or just a main role. You gotta give him credit for playing as James Howlett / Logan / Wolverine.
Yeah, but in terms of
somebody give him his flowers.
In terms of this, you want to know why Deadpool Wolverine was successful? I'm going to tell you why. It wasn't Kevin Feige, that's for fucking sure. You know why? Ryan Reynolds was one of the producers. Correct me if I'm wrong, William. Did he co-write the movie?
I'm 100% sure he did.
Yes.
So that means he had a lot of creative control, and the whole
Yep.
The whole
You're correct.
Feige mentality about Feige always has final say wasn't really intact in the movie because Ryan Reynolds had a lot of creative control. Thank you. It's one of those things where Ryan Reynolds had a lot of creative control. He got to make the movie he wanted to make. It was him and Sean Levy. Sean Levy should get some credit because they've worked together before. Free Guy. They worked together on Free Guy. Free Guy was fucking amazing.
I love
Obviously,
Free Guy.
They pulled off the impossible.
We reviewed that movie. I loved it.
I do too.
It was one of those things where because of their creative, and they did the Atom Project together, but I've never seen the Atom Project. I've never seen that. But it's one of those things where that creative force, clearly Sean and Ryan love working together. This is their third movie together. Is it their third? I think it might be their third. This is their third. And as for Hugh Jackman and Sean Levy, they have worked together before. Real Steel, they worked together before.
Oh yeah, wow.
So it's one of those things where because Feige had a lot of control, not Feige, Ryan Reynolds had a lot of. I'm fucking up my words now. Ryan Reynolds had a lot of creative control. That's why it was so good. Not Kevin Feige. When the Kevin Feige has final say mentality is in effect, and with the whole what do you call it? What do they call it?
That's what it's called.
That's not called the fuck. It's called the Parliament. They call it the Parliament. When the Parliament is in control, these past couple of years, they've been fucking up left and right. And I think this decision with Doctor Doom is desperate. This is total desperation.
Yeah.
The multiverse should be cut off. Why does the MCU feel like homework now? You have to see every fucking
I'm not gonna
thing
lie.
to understand it.
I'm not gonna lie. I agree with what Victor's saying.
They used to feel like films. They don't now. They feel like a long ass television show.
I mean, if you ask me what I would have cast at Doctor Doom, it would have to be Cillian Murphy.
You know what I would do in terms of Doctor Doom? Fuck it. Since you're bringing in the multiverse, why won't you bring Julian McMahon to come back and play Doctor Doom? He was great in the original Fantastic Four movies. It's just those scripts were not very good. Or make Toby Kebbell come back and make him redeem himself after Fan 4 Stick. It could have been possible, but no. We get Robert Downey Jr. I don't get it. I'm going to be frank. I don't get it. This is desperate. This is desperate to me. It's just, oh, look, guys, we're recapturing the magic. No, I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Oh, Tyler, be quiet. They should bring in Dexter.
Oh, no.
Be quiet.
Okay, if there's one thing that's one thing. No Way Home and Guardians 3. I mean, there's a few films after, Endgame that did do good. But
ironically, most of them are from Phase 4. Phase 5.
But the problem is,
Volume 3 and
they can't just be milking other stuff just to think it's going to work after, like the thing is, we're all about wanting to know what happened after Endgame, how they lived their lives and all that stuff. But here's the problem. I mean, most of the stuff that they're doing, it's not working, and I hate saying that. I don't usually.
I hate it because I'm
a chrome mummy. Thank you, Justin.
I don't usually agree. I don't usually agree with Victor sometimes, but then again, I like busting his balls more than anything on the show. But I agree with him. I mean, it's time to say bye-bye to the DC. I mean,
it's not DC,
Marvel.
They're rebooting again.
Yeah, to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's either say bye-bye to the MCU or just simply reboot it altogether.
Either that or just do standalone features, like do Spider-Man 4. I don't give a fuck. The Sam Raimi Spider-Man 4, I mean.
As do I, Jordy. As do I.
Why you told yourself?
Hey! You stop that running.
But
Hi, doggy.
If they're
Hi,
gonna
doggy.
You don't
if they're
make me
gonna
come in there.
continue, don't make it feel like homework. Look at X-Men 97. X-Men 97 was successful because it was connected to the MCU. All you needed to do was watch the animated series, and that was it. That was enough homework. That's it. You could just watch it, and apparently it's good on its own merits too, from what I understand.
Same.
So
I've heard.
it's one of those things where I feel like
You're my favorite customer.
the homework
You're my
of
number
it
one
all
customer.
needs to stop if they want to continue. If not, it's gonna bite them in the ass in the end, like it always does.
I'm sorry.
Thanks a lot. Boy. Oh, excuse me. Hi, doggy.
Yeah, I
Favorite
got
customer.
Jared to crack, because
Hi, doggy.
I said you're my number one customer.
Dig all the way. But yeah, that's how I feel about the whole Robert Downey Jr. stick. I'm sorry.
I mean, truth be told, I got no issue with it. I just think, it's kind of like what you just said. It's an act of desperation at this point.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I hate to
But-
say it.
I
agree with these two.
At the end of the day, I ultimately
alternate reality
don't
where
really
Doc-
care who's cast. For
I mean,
me,
the thing is with me, I think it's an alternate reality where, instead of Tony Stark becoming Iron Man, he becomes Doctor Doom, which, ironically enough, I mean, they're both in suits of armor, so.
But yeah.
But I do not know why. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be Tony Stark or if it's just just a casting as, Victor Von Doom.
I don't know. But at the same time, I just feel like they should have done a little better. They should have done a little better. And plus, I feel like, again, I've said it before last week, the Russos, after they left Marvel, haven't done very good. Sherry people didn't like that, and people didn't like the Gray Man either. Those successful movies that they've done, they were only producers on after Endgame. Like, for example, the Extraction movies, they're very good. Joe Russo co-wrote them, but neither of them directed them. That's all, what's his name?
Okay, hold on a second,
something.
Victor, hold on a second. I maintain that this Doom is a variant.
Oh boy, we're using the multiverse as an excuse. That's another reason. They're using the multiverse as an excuse.
Well, what do you mean?
The
thing is,
hold
on a second. Hold on a second. Didn't I not just say that earlier? Like, it could be just the multiverse, or it could be an alternate reality.
Great man, that's racist.
I just said
Sam
that not
Hargrave. Thank you, Sam.
I just said that not too long ago. Did you not listen to me?
Yes, I know you did. Unless
the thing is, you didn't call. Why didn't you call me out on that and say, like, it's a multiverse of madness thing? It's bullshit. Like, why?
But you said Doctor Who. That's why we called you out.
Oh,
yeah.
Doctor Who.
Okay, Doctor Who. But here's the thing, Doctor Strange. With the multiverse of madness thing. Here's the thing. I was thinking like maybe that's what they're going with.
I don't know. I just feel like it's desperate to me. But anyway, enough about that. Because a lot of it's funny because I felt like at first when I saw this news that was a lot positive, but it seems like now it's not very positive. A lot of people are kind of criticizing this casting choice.
The real one should be Killian or Cillian.
And I've said the same thing.
But yeah,
how's it pronounced?
Killian.
I thought it was Cillian, but okay.
Killian.
But anyway, I'm moving on from that. Let's get on to topics, and I guess since it's the birthday boys, which one do you want to go first? I'll let one of the birthday boys go first. Speak now, forever hold your peace.
Oh, me?
Oh, yeah. There you go. You won.
Okay, well, Jordy just went straight to.
Like, here's the thing: you're gonna be longer than I am, so we might as well let you have the floor first before anybody else.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, okay, so I decided that I would go over
Hey,
stuff
Hunter,
that I got for my birthday.
You just made a Breaking Bad reference. Flip a coin.
Flip a coin. Oh yeah.
So yeah, I thought I would go over some of the stuff I got for my birthday. I got some movies and stuff. I got some games and some other things. So I'll just share some of that. Now, some things in here I technically got on the Prime Day sale, but I'll count them as my birthday. Well, first of all, I will get the non-movie / game stuff out of the way.
While you're doing that, I'm going to play with my birthday present.
All right.
I'm going to be eating lots of spaghetti. I don't have a joke of that, though.
So, yeah, Morgan got me...
Look!
both of these, they're the new anniversary editions of The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings books.
That's
Okay.
big.
Okay.
These are absolutely awesome, especially this one because it's like the original art.
The
kind
Lord of the
And
Rings.
it has like a lot of
What are
Tolkien
the rings?
drawings in them and stuff, and I
Mm.
love those books so much and everything. It's funny because I own the books already, but I've talked to Morgan every time we go into the bookstore. I'm like, man, I love these covers so much. And she got them for me for
Yay!
Prime Day. So yeah, there's the non movie games out of the way. So next, I wanted to go with what I got on Prime Day. I mentioned that I would
Prime
talk
Day,
about
baby.
these last week.
Amazon.
I got 2 movies from the same director, so I now own 3 of their movies.
What the
Okay.
hell? What the?
What?
Oh, someone in the chat. It just caught me off guard.
Oh,
Oh, that-
I think it's a troll. Something tells me.
Oh boy.
Hold on, I got it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Hunter.
Something tells me.
Don't jump to conclusions now.
All right.
If it does something bad in the live chat, then we take care of it.
I'm on standby.
Then be on
So,
it.
I got 2001: A Space Odyssey. I
Nice.
hear the 4K on this is really freaking good.
I only have the Blu-ray.
Even before I had like a 4K player or anything, I just wanted to own this just cause.
Yes.
But now I finally do. I haven't watched it yet, so
And
in fact, I need to like do just a watch through of all my 4Ks because
Yeah.
it's like I've collected quite a bit and haven't watched a lot of.
before I forget,
Tell me about it.
that has to be one of the best IMAX experiences I've ever had, especially
saw
when
it
they
in IMAX?
re-released it for its anniversary.
Was
and
this
they
the
had
first
like
of a
this
Nolan reissue when they did it.
You
in
got
70mm
you
or
got to
no?
be kidding me.
And they had
You
like this
gotta-
intermission that was
Bullshit.
like around, I don't know, 10 to 15 minutes. And I was with one of my best friends at the time because he wanted to see it as well. And that was like an experience I'll never forget.
I got something to show you guys real quick.
Oh
Wait,
gosh.
why is it pointing at me? Oh, fuck Fortnite, the piece of shit.
I am not gonna be playing Fortnite, okay?
Fuck Fortnite.
I'm gonna let every single one of you no good sons of bitches out there who like having to play your little Fortnite. How about
All the
Fortnite?
kiddies
No!
love it.
No! I will
You can even
never,
play it on your
ever
phone
play Fortnite.
somehow.
You!
I took a screenshot.
New Master 69 reference to
Sorry, Jory, but I took a screenshot of your face.
Hot dang! I hate this Fortnite shit.
Oh my god, tell me about it.
I played like 2 seconds of it, and I was like, "This ain't for me."
Oh my
Dude,
god.
it's all nothing but little kids bitching and complaining about their V-Bucks. That's it.
It's the new Call of Duty, man. Do you remember the day? I remember the days of playing Call of Duty on Xbox Live, and those were
Oh
some
my god,
pretty,
yeah. You can watch
pretty
those YouTube
juvenile,
videos. Yeah.
racist times on the.
Yeah. Oh, baby, a triple. Oh, yeah. That video of Call of Duty.
So then my next 4K that I got on Prime Day from the same director is The Shining.
Yeah.
Mm.
Which again, I hear is a really, really good 4K from everything I've heard.
It's not
That
better
means-
than Dr. Sleep, though.
What is it?
It's not better than Dr. Sleep, though.
No, it's not. And I wish, part of me was like, I wish I had Dr. Sleep on 4K,
I bet you
but the
did.
problem is, I
You know
prefer
it's
the director's
seriously-
cut, and the director's cut
Yeah.
is only on Blu-ray. So
Yeah, that's
and that's the version I'm going to be watching for now on. But yeah, so that means I now have 3 of Kubrick's films. The other one that I own is Spartacus, which up in the, like, is it
Go on,
really
Spartacus.
his? Like, he just kind of was a director for hire for that one.
Yeah, director for hire, just like a lot of Kevin
Um,
Feige's people.
All right. So then next, let me see here. I'll go ahead with what I bought with my birthday money. Now this one, not everybody did, but I really loved this movie and I love the franchise. But I just really, really wanted this steelbook too because it's pretty. It's the
Real
Hunger
pretty.
Games Songbird Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes.
Never
Oh,
saw
that's
that
Has a really
movie.
cool
the-
split cover,
Okay.
and
Never saw that movie.
Me neither.
and then it also fits well with the steelbook collection that I have
Yes,
that
I know
has all
about the
4 of them.
Steelbooks. Best
It's not
Buy
the
before
one
they went
that-
bankrupt.
It's not the new one
Fuck
that
Best Buy.
has all 4 of them, but yeah, I love the steelbook. I've been wanting it for a while. Shit, I just realized I forgot one downstairs.
Oh no!
I got the Dune steel. This is for my birthday. Morgan got it for me. She got me the first Dune steelbook, the one with them going down the sands.
Oh yeah, the new
Oh,
Yeah.
Steelbook.
okay.
The new Steelbook.
And she said that she saw the steelbook for the second one, which is really hard to get at
Yeah,
Walmart.
very hard to get.
I
Very
really want to
rare.
get
And
that.
then I
Steelbook.
went there, and it
Good luck.
was
Pay high price.
it was just the
for it.
regular 4K.
I need the luck.
And then another one that I got because I was like, Morgan was kind of like, maybe for Christmas or something, I'll fork over the money and get you the steelbook for Doom Part 2. But so anyway, with my money, I got a Blu-ray that I have been wanting ever since Disney started putting out like a bunch of their movie club stuff in stores. Because I got the Snow White and the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
I got this.
Which best?
I got this Best of Mickey collection.
Oh, okay.
Comes with
Best
Fantasia, Fantasia 2000, and a Celebrating Mickey featurette. It's got it has like 13 of his shorts, Mickey shorts on it. So this is a pretty good deal. After it's all said and done, it's
Really
like
cool.
$20 I got it for. But yeah,
Does one of the shorts include the Beanstalk one?
Let's see. It's got Steamboat Willie, the band concert, Through the Mirror, Mickey's Rival, Boat Builders, Mickey's Trailer, Brave Little Tailor, Tugboat Mickey, The Little Whirlwind, Mickey's Birthday Party, Pluto's Party, The Simple Things, Get a Horse. So no, it
Okay, so it's definitely like the very, very, very early
yes.
Mickey Mouse shorts back in those days.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What happened to Victor? Uh-oh.
Keep going.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
What you must do is not panic.
I'm panicking because I want to show him some of the things, but not all of the things.
I hope an asteroid from Armageddon does not crash his website.
All right. So then also I got I'll actually no. I'll go ahead. No, I'm gonna save that for last. I'm gonna save one of these for last.
Oh boy.
So I'll actually go on to some of the games I got. I got 4 games.
Damn.
PS5 that I've been wanting for a while.
I feel like
Now
that's
this
what
one I
that-
actually do own already, but it's on the Switch.
Yeah.
And
What did you
I
say,
don't-
Jordy? What
What
did
did I
you say?
say? I said, what is this? We're gonna have a burp contest like The Simpsons, before they were even on Fox or whatever.
Who's gonna come out on top first?
Hmm.
I don't know. I mean,
Dang, where is Victor?
Yeah, I really hope
I hope his
if he's gone for that long, I'm afraid that this podcast would end.
Hold on a
I
second.
hope that his
Jordy, are you gonna finish a Christmas story?
I hope that his internet didn't go out.
Okay, that could be it, but don't worry. I've got controls, so don't worry about it.
Awesome.
All
So,
right.
the first one I'm going to show, which I do own this, but I was wanting more games that like maybe Morgan and I could play, and I have the Switch Lite, and I prefer just playing on the TV, big TV. So I got Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, which I really, really enjoyed when I played it on.
I've had that for I have that for the Switch, but I also have for the Xbox Series X. I kind of prefer the Series X more than the Switch because but it's fun.
I have it on PC.
I like playing my stuff like on the big screen, basically. And then
who does
here, it's the game that I'm currently playing. Yeah, I'm a little late to the game, obviously, with this, but I've been wanting to play this for a very long time because I really love the first game. And this is kind of the integral, whatever. It's the game that takes place between the first and second game.
Jared.
Miles Morales.
Jared, it's integral.
I'm ashamed to admit I've never played those games. I really want to.
What is it, Jordy?
It's integral.
Integral.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, this is the game I'm currently playing, and
how is it?
It's really awesome so far.
Back.
Oh.
He's buffering.
Uh-oh.
Hello?
Hello, what's your beef? Oh.
Gosh.
What happened? Ah, shit. Continue.
Continue.
Well, until... Oh.
I fucking hate my internet so much. I hate it. Fuck them. I hate that shit. Second time. I hope this goes better than that fucking Magnolia incident. Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It looks like the internet's gone back on my side, but yikes, man. This is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, you were gone for so long, like we were
like 5 minutes.
This is just fucking ridiculous. I want to see if my computer has gone back on the internet. My phone, it clearly is, but just give me about a minute and a half here while I try to do this. I'll be right back.
I'll save the best for last for him.
All right.
Rage quit.
So yeah.
Rage quit. I like that Rooster Teeth series.
I've played about 2 hours of Miles Morales so far, and it's really good. I love the first Marvel Spider-Man. I wanted to technically replay it.
Hold on a second, Jared. I plan on getting those 3: Spider-Man, Spider-Man Miles Morales, and Spider-Man 2.
Okay.
Because again, I don't know. I think I should get them for physical instead of digital.
I prefer physical.
I usually always go physical.
But most of my games on a computer are actually digital.
You can't reproduce digitally.
Exactly.
I mean, I've had a Steam account for a good amount of years, and I have around like 150 plus games on there, and yeah, you could just like get them through digitally and through the Steam store,
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
like if it wasn't for Half-Life 2, we would not have Steam.
That's very true. I really love the first Spider-Man game a lot. I wanted to play it again before this, but it's fine. I do want to play the remastered version though, so I need to put in the PS4 version into the PS5 and pay $10 to remaster it, basically.
What?
But yeah,
What?
Miles Morales is really good so far. I completely understand why it is its own game and not like I understand why it's not like a full-on sequel, and I also understand why it's not like DLC because it very much is like just a smaller game in general, but it's too big to be DLC and too small to be like the next big Spider-Man game. So next after this, you got. I've talked about this a lot too. I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan. In
course.
fact, I recently just beat Final Fantasy 13. I'm trying to play through all of the games and stuff.
Yeah,
So
yeah, the one that Final Fantasy 13 not being like the least liked of the whole series.
and you know what? I think that 13th game is pretty good. Like once I got to the ending, because I was like, I didn't care about the characters that much. That was like my big
That's the main thing I've been hearing. There's one side, but there's one side character in that game that drove me insane. I don't remember what her name is.
Oh, Vanille. Yeah.
Oh my god! I
Her
want
and
to
her,
blow my brains out.
Her and her Australian accent.
Oh my
I'm
god!
gonna have to stick on. I'm gonna have to literally stick on my phone for, I guess, a second because I did a hard reset on my router to see what happens. So
What's going on in your area?
I don't know. I feel like my Optimum is being a stupid ass bitch, and it's down. At least that's what I think. I'm trying to do a hard reset to see if it comes back on. But if it doesn't come back on, I know for sure it's a fucking outage. So we'll see. I'm going to give it about 5 minutes. So where were we, Jared, in the meantime?
Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII Reunion, which is a just remake, like HD skin of the PSP game. Interested in getting that. But here's this one.
I have that game. I have that game.
I want to play through some of my shorter games first before I dig into this, but I'm excited to play that one. So yeah, those are the games that I got. So the last three that I will show. Oh man, Victor's gone. Well, I mean he's still there, but
yeah, he's still. Obviously, he just turned the camera off.
So I got my first Kino Lorber movies. Finally, after all this time, like I've never had anything from Kino Lorber, and I finally got 12 Angry Men.
Oh, is that the version that came with the
That's good.
Yes, it comes with the William Friedkin remake.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I'm excited to revisit this movie with that 4K.
Is that the 4K?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Good boy.
My first Kino Lorber that I own. And now
that's good.
I got another Kino Lorber film. This one I've been wanting to get it when it was on sale, so that I wouldn't be paying like 20 or 30, some bucks for it, and it always goes on sale for like $9.99 for the Blu-ray. It is one of the most influential movies ever made. It is one of the most important films ever made. It is also one of the most racist films.
Oh no.
So I wanted to own it as somebody that loves film and film history. I own Birth of a Nation.
What? Are you kidding me, Jared? Do you want to get canceled?
I listen, historical context of film and everything, this movie is not like it is a technical marvel. It's propaganda in its worst form. It did so many horrible, awful things that are attached to it, but sometimes you also just got to watch through just stuff that will make it comfortable.
Yikes. Yikes. I have nothing to say to that. Yikes.
Yes.
No comments.
Well, also,
Song of the South is not even out on Blu-ray, though. Song of the South isn't. It's not out on Blu-ray. It probably never will be.
but now for my final film. Oh my gosh. For my
No,
absolute,
don't worry. He'll find a way to.
For my absolute final film, my best friend gave me this. He was sometimes he just likes giving me movies that he doesn't want anymore.
I burped again.
And sometimes, I'm like, well, thank you. Other times I'm like, thanks. But this time I really laughed. But
Finally, my
one of the
fucking
worst
computer
movies
came
he's
back.
ever seen.
My computer came back.
Oh, you show me that.
Are you shitting me?
My best friend gave me his copy of one of the worst movies he's ever seen.
You wanna know what was the worst part about Zoom? I saw that in theaters.
Oh my god!
And guess what happened?
I saw it on Netflix a few months ago, and
I saw it.
holy shit, that was bad.
I saw it at the Regal New Rock Theater in New Rochelle, and guess what's funny? Since my aunt drove us over there, we only watched half of the damn movie because we were fucking late. Honestly, maybe she did a service looking back. I liked it at the time.
He got it at Goodwill for $1.99.
You know what's funny? I fucking hate Sky High too. That shit is garbage too.
I
hate
like
Sky High. I hate that movie so much. Oh my god!
But yeah, that's.
I think for Zoom, why? Like, who's in that movie? Tim Allen.
Tim Allen. Yeah. Tim Allen.
What were you thinking?
It's on the back, Jared.
Yeah,
Read
I'm
the
looking.
credits. Read the credits.
Courtney Cox.
Oh my god, why?
Chevy Chase.
What?
Wait.
Why?
Spencer Breslin.
What?
Brittany Cox.
And Rip Torn.
Sorry.
Rip Torn is in
Torn.
that movie.
Oh, I swear to God, wow.
Rip Torn. No joke.
Isn't the guy from Air Bud the bad guy? Isn't that guy from Air Bud in this movie?
I have no idea.
What's his name? Kevin Zegers, I think. I swear to God, he's in this movie. And he's the bad guy. Let me have a look. Let's see. Yes, he is. The Air Bud guy is the bad guy of the movie.
I just was told
Kate Mara
by.
is in this. Is that true? Is Kate Mara in this? God, Van
Yes.
Borsig and now Viz. Wow, Jared. First Birth of a Nation, now this. Good lord.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, with Birth of a Nation, at least it's it added in terms of technicality some important like movie stuff to the world of cinema, whereas Zoom
Doesn't
did
do
not.
anything. It doesn't do fucking anything. And apparently, this movie came out, I believe, like 1 year after Sky High. I think about a year afterwards. And it's from the same guy who wrote The Haunted Mansion. And The Haunted Mansion was not a very good script because of the Eddie Murphy-ism. So
Hi, SpongeBob. I'm gonna kick your butt.
Biff is in it.
No.
Oh no.
I
Biff is
mean
in
it.
that? Oh my god.
Holy crap!
Wilmer Valderrama is in Zoom. Fucking the guy from that '70s show.
Well,
Fez.
At some point, I don't know when. I'm thinking soon. I might sit down and watch this, and I
Oh
might
God!
review it.
And the visual effects in that movie too looked
I
awesome.
remember them looking really bad, even in the theater.
Oh my
The only
God!
thing I can say about Zoom that's actually pretty good was the 2 Smash Mouth songs that they used. One at the beginning, one at the end. Those are the only good things.
Yeah.
The song at the end, I think it was using the pacifier, which I prefer over this movie by a landslide. The pacifier is a way better movie than that piece of
Wait,
shit.
Vin Diesel's
Yeah,
pacifier?
it's Vin Diesel's pacifier.
I actually like that movie too.
I liked it. It was a childhood favorite.
Let's see.
Certainly a different role for Vin Diesel. He was playing in a comedy.
Jesus Christ!
My
What
God.
did this director do?
He did
Peter.
Garfield. I think he did Garfield.
Oh
Let me
yeah,
have a
he
look.
did.
Oh my God.
And
Thunderbirds. Oh, that
No,
movie.
I got eliminated. Damn it.
Thunderbirds is so. Oh no, he did a story for Thunderbirds. Jonathan Frakes directed Thunderbirds. Fucking the guy.
he
from Star Trek.
directed Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
Why?
Damn.
The
Tom and
Burrowers. I remember that movie.
I don't mind Bogus Journey that much.
Tom and Huck with Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
I have a soft spot for that movie.
Oh my
I
God!
saw-
I don't know if you mentioned this, Jared. He directed Home Alone: The Holiday Heist.
So that's like the
Boom,
last
boom.
one. It's the second made for TV movie, or is it the third? They made two or three made.
I'm
for
pretty
TV
sure it was
movies.
like the second one.
Wow, that's
I think
all the
it's
way
the
in
fifth
2012.
overall. So it was the fifth overall, the fifth one before the reboot, and the reboot was apparently even worse than this one.
Oh, God, Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
My
Dang.
God, they have 5 Smash Mouth songs. 6 if you count their cover. They did a cover of Under Pressure. Oh God, it probably sounds terrible. Oh my God, it's like Smash Mouth got so much money off of being in that movie. They probably got a lot of residuals off of Zoom though. My God. Any other stupid ass movies you have because of your best friend, Jared?
Oh well, he did give me another one, and it is downstairs. It was a movie that he just kind of always wanted to watch and everything, but it was the
Yeah. Oh, you
that
bastard.
Justin Timberlake movie.
Sorry.
In
Eliminate.
Time.
Which one?
In Time
I
with
remember.
with Amanda Seyfried
I don't mind In Time too much.
I heard
I'm
it was
playing
and
really
Cillian
bad.
Murphy.
I'm playing
Yeah,
Fall
Killian
Guys
Murphy.
in case you guys don't
I don't
know.
mind it.
Romy's favorite game, Fall Guys.
Well, the thing is with this Fall Guys, I prefer this over Fortnite any day.
But In Time, I remember wanting to see that movie so bad when it first came out, and I never did. I still haven't seen the movie since. All I know is this. Apparently, Olivia Wilde is Justin Timberlake's mom, and she's supposed to be like 40, and but she looks like fucking Olivia Wilde because the thing is that they're younger and they have a specific amount of time before they die, and that's the only thing I remember. That's it. Oh, and the guy who directed
Damn it.
Gattaca directed it.
Oh.
He wrote The Truman Show, but he didn't direct The Truman Show.
Yeah,
Anyway.
that's all I got.
That Fire from a Nation. That's all I have to say.
And I
And
want to
Zoom.
get his follow up because it's a much better movie, less racist and everything. I want to get Intolerance, but it never goes on sale, and it's like almost
you know
$40.
what? After Jared pulled out Birth of a Nation, this should have played right afterwards because everybody was in shock and should have just. They were like, "What the fuck?" This should have played afterwards. Cliffhanger.
The best
There we go.
is seeing that cliffhanger title card and you move on to the next episode. That's always the best, you know.
It wasn't. It was a good. It was not a good thing once the series aired, especially if you got season 5. You had to wait a year for season 6. Anyway, I don't know. I guess Jordy could go next. He's the birthday boy. You already
Okay,
said birthday boy.
so yesterday that was the only present I got because again I asked for it because you know how
Oh,
Shaden
nice.
wants to play with me online. I'm thinking why don't you get a PS5 so we can play online, But and I know you're probably thinking it kind of reminds you of something like this.
Why do you talk like such a retard?
Yeah, but anyway, it was the thing is, I didn't even expect or didn't even know I was gonna get this because my dad was like, well, you never know. I don't want to get, we could be tight on money, so, but don't worry. You'll get it. But I was like in my head, okay, but be that as it may, I should never doubt my parents because after all, so that's how I got the PS5. It may have taken, about almost a month since I asked before, but never asked again on the subject because again, I don't like being, like pestering people. Now,
I try not to pester people too much either.
Now, as for, everything else yesterday, I actually did a chilling with Jordy yesterday. So, for my online buddies to come on, and celebrate with me because again, I had a party at the Big E Entertainment Center, which is a movie theater / arcade / bowling alley. With
Show me the money.
Show me the money. But I didn't get
people.
Unfortunately, I did not get a strike. But that's fine. The thing is, I wanted to have fun. I had fun. I'm not gonna. And the thing is, if anybody was gonna, let me win, that would be dishonorable because again, I don't want to win because it's my birthday. The thing is, I want to win while having fun. I don't want someone to lose on purpose.
Yeah.
Because it's disrespectful to me, and insulting my intelligence. So, as soon as I got back here, and after I'd done the stream, by the way, Romy was here, Gary was here as well,
What just
Yeah,
happened,
Gary
William?
and Romy were here.
God,
William choked.
What
And
the
it
hell
was so
happened
fun.
here?
I just watched him choke on whatever it was.
And the thing is, it wasn't even both of us.
Sorry.
And I thought that was it's so fun. Like I got to have my buds here, those two guys, that have inspired me to be on here, so now, but that's all there is to it. Now I got another thing I want to talk about what Gary made a post of, which I want to, set, want to say something about it real quick and also give praise to him. But shit, I got eliminated. Well, that's good because now I can go to the post. Hold on a second. Let me just go here.
Stop sending me emails, Discord. I know you have to give me nitro for.
I hate that too, man.
Yeah, it's very distracting to.
Okay, so let me see.
Oh, damn.
Oh, here's there's that magnifying glass. All right. Okay,
this
so
episode didn't go to Magnolia Part 2. At least it didn't.
Okay,
Oh,
so
gosh.
basically,
tell me.
Gary said 7 hours ago today. He said, I figured I was kind enough to make a rare appearance on a stream. It was the least I could have done for Jordy Scow, give him and everybody some entertainment. The boy did me a big favor for bringing the network back to its rightful place. I figured this was my natural way of repaying the boy back.
Oh.
Well, the thing is, nobody has to pay me back. What I did, for the network, the thing is, I'm not going to brag too much about it, but the thing is, what I did just to, to help everybody, not just him, but everybody. And I am grateful for that. But like anybody else with Chill Majority, anybody who's anybody is allowed to come, as long as you're not on my shit list of people that are scum of the earth,
Mm-hmm.
And Victor, you're always welcome. Jared is always welcome. If you guys want to be on the panel with me and some other guys, just to hang out, chill, and have fun, and it's not a formatted show. It's just a chill stream.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about topic. Sure, we can talk about other things too, but still, at the end of the day, we're all hanging out. That's all there is to it.
Mm-hmm.
So, Now, as for my quick review on another DC animated movie universe film, Constantine, City of Demons. Again, this story right there, I have to say, I watched it earlier today after I'd watched Freaky Friday, the movie we're going to review today. It's actually both dark, very, thriller. I mean, I'm just saying, like, if you want to watch a movie that's animated and full of, very few twists and turns, that kind of movie, Constantine, City of Demons, the DC animated universe, movie universe film, is definitely the one for you.
Mm-hmm.
And Constantine, I never really knew what he was until I first learned about him not too long ago, and he's actually a pretty good character, not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna have to give this film since it was 1 hour and 20 minutes long, and plus I think I know how Victor likes them. I actually think this movie was pretty good. I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5.
And I actually think this movie, the City of Demons movie, I believe it's actually a continuation of the live action series Constantine. It was a live action series after the movie, and apparently it's the same actor who played him in the TV show.
Is there a
voicing him.
second animated Constantine movie?
No, I
or
think
is
that's
that-
the only one. I think that's the only one.
Okay.
But yeah, that's pretty much all I've got for you guys.
Oh, really?
And by the way,
They finally talked about Constantine 2. I've been waiting fucking years to get for something about a sequel, because I know they were trying to work on it. I know J.J. Abrams is going to be a producer. I know they were trying to get Francis Lawrence back to direct, and they wanted Keanu Reeves to come
hold on a
back.
second, I'll be right back. You guys,
So I want my Constantine 2. I love
if
that
you want
movie
you can
so much.
you can decide who should go next, either
Okay.
you or William.
All right.
Now
I guess I'll go next, because apparently me and William have a shared topic.
Oh.
Yep.
Unless William is sleeping. He looks like he's sleeping.
No, I'm just taking care of something.
Thank God they're working on that script. I don't know what it took for them to. Let me stop the camera for a second. I'm trying to get my pickups ready. Okay, I have pickups. I promised pickups, and I have them right here. Okay, but
Okay.
they're working on that damn script. I'm happy about that, because I've been waiting years. Well, I saw it for the last year. Scared shitless. It's been about a year and a half since Constantine. I love Constantine. I love that movie. Anyway, this is my pickups. One Blu-ray, even though it is a double feature set though. One Blu-ray, 2 4Ks. I got them from Whatnot, which I would highly recommend. Whatnot is essentially, as I said before, it's kind of like, I say it's a mixture between Instagram Live and eBay. And it's like live streams where you buy stuff on the actual shows. And I got it from a user named Alfster Cards. He's probably, in terms of movie collecting, he's the best of the best on Whatnot. Check him out. His Blu-rays are usually $3 a pop, $3 to $4 a pop if it has a slipcover. And the 4Ks, these 2 4Ks I have, they're both pretty much new releases. They came out this year.
Oh,
And one of them only came out about 3 weeks ago.
Mm.
And I got the 2 4Ks for only $10, and they're new releases. $10 for new releases. Think about that. These movies probably cost like $26 to $30 at retail, and I got them for only $10 a piece. The only thing that he does is he doesn't give you the digital code, which I'm fine. I don't need the digital code for everything. I'm buying physical media. I'm not buying this to have a fucking digital code in my collection. Although it is nice to have a backup. But enough rambling. I'm going to go on with the first thing. And it's going to be a Blu-ray. It's a double feature set. These are two movies, one of which I've seen, one of which I haven't. This is a double feature set of American History X and Romy's favorite movie, History of Violence. Romy's favorite movie. I know how much he fucking hates that movie. History of Violence is the only one I've seen. I haven't seen American History X. I've heard so many great things about American History X.
Okay. I think I saw American History X at high school, but I don't remember.
Yeah, but History of Violence, is it my favorite David? No, it's not my favorite David Cronenberg. The Fly is. That's my favorite Cronenberg.
Same.
But what I like about it is that even though it's a double feature set, you think they cram it on one disc. No, they don't. They're both under separate discs. Thank God. It makes for better picture
Good.
quality.
Mm.
Because if it was crammed on one disc, I'll be like, fuck you. I'm not buying that. I'm like, I don't want the two movies to be crammed on one disc. But yeah, at least I could say for History of Violence, it's a really great movie. Although American History X, I've heard Edward Norton was absolutely outstanding in that movie. Absolutely outstanding. And it's like Edward Furlong's last movie before he kind of went crazy. Well, that's great movie. He did The Crow Wicked Prayer, but he did The Crow Wicked Prayer, and he was the actual crow.
Those
Anyway,
movies.
okay. This next one is a new release. It came out earlier in the month, July 9th, on 4K. I got this for only $10, as I said. I got it for a reason. Once I pull it up, you'll know that reason. Or maybe you don't, but I'll show it anyway. Civil War.
Hell yeah.
I almost got that.
You
Hell
know why
yeah.
I bought this? Can anybody guess why I bought this?
Is it for that binge?
Oh, it's for the Kirsten bit.
Yep. The reason why I bought it instead of just pirating the shit out of it is because apparently the Dolby Atmos mix in this movie is absolutely outstanding. That's why I wanted to watch it with the Atmos mix. That's why I bought it. For when I finished that damn binge, which I'm up to The Crow Salvation. I watched The Crow Salvation last. And believe it or not, I saw City of Angels as well to just prepare for it because I watched City of Angels. City of Angels, that movie is a piece of fucking shit. That movie is so bad.
Is it, hold on a second, let me find a clip. Is it the one that features this?
Yes! Iggy Pop is fucking hilarious in that movie, by the way. Iggy Pop is in that fucking movie. And he's fucking hysterical. He's like the only thing I actually liked about it.
That quote was funny.
That main guy who was playing the Crow in City of Angels was so bad. He was so bad. He was trying to, physically, his appearance-wise, I could see him making a good Crow. But once he opens his fucking mouth, no.
I'm sorry, you're no Brendan Lee.
His French accent is terrible too. Like his French accent is slipping all over the place.
Like I said, you're no Brendan Lee.
The Crow Salvation, which I watched because Kirsten was in it. Believe it or not, a lot of people shit that movie. But you know what? It's actually not bad. I actually thought it was not bad. It's not a great movie. Let's put it that way. The Crow Salvation is not a great movie. But it's better than City of Angels. It's actually competently made. Yes, it has a lower budget. But it has some crappy CGI throughout. And Eric Mabus, the guy from Cruel Intentions, like Reese Witherspoon's initial boyfriend at the beginning of Cruel Intentions, who turns out to be gay, he is no Brandon Lee, but he makes the role his own. Kirsten's great in it. She's so great. Even if a piece of shit Crow movie, she's great in that. And Fred Ward from Tremors is in it as the villain. He's a lot of fun too. So it's really good. I mean, not really good, but I think it's decent. I think you should watch The Crow Salvation. It's not as bad as people make it out to be. I recommend it. The last one. Oh boy. Gonna have to do what I always do whenever this movie gets brought up. Okay? Oh, yeah! Part 2. Dune Part 2. Now.
Hell yeah.
That's George the Jungle, more like. That sounds more like George the Jungle.
Tree!
Okay, George.
I know, but here's the thing. I don't think I'm ever gonna watch Wicked Prayer. I'm just gonna leave that fucking Salvation because the Crow TV show. I heard that's terrible too, and that was in production at the same time as Salvation. But Dune Part 2, so far my favorite film of the year.
Me too.
So far my favorite film of the year.
Yep.
I think it's great. It's yes, there's too much exposition. And it is a little too long, but I think there's a lot good, but it does bad. Like the humor, like the action, even though it's not an action movie, I want to make that very clear. It's not an action movie, but the action when it is there is very good. The comedy is good, and it overall tells a really ballsy message about, you could argue, leaders and how much they manipulate people into thinking who like the thinking that they're something that they're really not. With Timothy Chalamet's character, he turns into a fucking real piece of shit at the end. He turns to a real piece of shit, and he is no better than Austin Butler or Christopher Walken. It's pretty much almost an anti-politician message, which obviously as the anti-politics guy, I appreciate. But, or you could also argue it's also about how, you could also argue, since it's a lot more philosophical, you could also say it's like taking religion to the extreme. Some people have interpreted it that way, but it's still a great movie. It's a very, even on its own, I think it's a great movie. Although I would recommend watching part 1 before part 2, because part 2, it just jumps you right in, and you're not going to understand anything if you watch part 2 on its own. You're not going to understand a fucking lick. It's not, there is no previously on segment like a Lost episode. But yeah, I own it because I wanted to watch it again, and I probably will watch it again. But right now, it's my number 1 film of the year. And obviously, out of all of these, I'm watching Civil War first because I have a binge to do, of course, fuckers.
I love Civil War.
Civil War.
So, and although I need to get Captain America Civil War at some point, the other Civil War movie.
Captain America.
Yeah.
I owned that one before Captain America Civil War, which was my favorite movie of 2016, but oh well. As for the other topic, William, want to join me?
Yep.
Today, I saw A Quiet Place Day 1, the prequel to the Quiet Place franchise. It is taking place in New York City, my humble abode, and it deals with a woman named Sam. She has cancer. She's like in his cancer group with Alex Wolff is her nurse. Yes, Alex Wolff is in this movie from Naked Brothers Band. Fuck Hereditary. He's the Naked Brothers Band guy to me, and him and his brother. But he is one of those. I feel like this movie really. Before I get, okay, I should probably talk about the rest of the plot. When they go along with a couple of people, go on a trip to see a marionette show, and then what happens is, well, if you've seen A Quiet Place Part 2, the aliens come all the way down, shooting all the way down in New York City, and cause a bunch of havoc, and they need to survive. And I'm going to be honest right now, a lot of people have been complaining about this movie. Some people have, not everybody has, but a lot of people have been complaining about this movie, saying it was disappointing.
I wouldn't go that far in terms
I'm going to be honest with you 1 minute. I'm going to be honest with you. This was not disappointing at all. If you were expecting this to be better than Part 2, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Part 2 was never going to be topped.
Yeah.
I expected that going in. It's different characters, a different story. I expected a standalone prequel throughout, and that's what I got. I love the movie. I love the movie. I really do.
I dug the hell out of it when I saw it last night.
That A Quiet Place is not about the gimmick. That you have to stay quiet to not kill, so the aliens won't kill you. This is not. This whole franchise has never been really about the gimmick. It's about the human condition. It's about the characters. It's about their stories being told. And this movie is probably the most character-focused movie of the entire franchise so far. It relies heavily on 2 characters, mainly, and their story, and, you know, what happens throughout. I think that, first of all, the performances are great. Lupita Nyong'o is absolutely fantastic.
Oh, she's fantastic. She is. Like, whenever you see her on screen, you know she's going to deliver a terrific performance.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at the other films she has been in, and look at her resume.
Mm-hmm. She's great. The other guy from Stranger Things, he's also really good in the movie. Apparently, he's in Fantastic Four now. The other guy, I think he is.
Joseph Quinn.
I think he is. Don't quote me on that though. But you know,
take a shot whenever he says that.
No, you're not funny. Oh yeah, the cat. That's right.
Yeah.
And I want to say too that this is from a different director, right? This is
Yep.
not from John Krasinski. This is the same guy who did Pig. And
Yep. Pig is terrific.
I've heard it's great. I just never seen it.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like, All right, I have to address some of the criticisms in the movie. There's a point in the movie where she wants to have a bite of pizza, and after the whole marionette thing, and people have complained a lot about this, that she's risking her life because of this damn pizza. But here's the problem I have with that complaint. This movie, as I said, is about the human condition. Remember, she has cancer. She only has practically days to live. It's almost stage 4.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, I feel like, and after the whole alien shtick, it feels like that's like the last thing that she wants to do with her life. Because remember, her time is ticking. She doesn't have that much longer to live. She's trying to live life to the fullest and live, as best as she can. And I really like that. I don't give a shit about whatever people think. I think this whole pizza storyline is an emotional roller coaster.
And it all makes sense when you really
it
dive
all
deep
makes sense.
into
It
that
dives deeper.
structure.
Yeah, it dives deeper into that character and what she's truly going through. I related a lot to that character. She's great.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people also complained about the sewer sequence. Not sure why. I'm not sure why, but
I'm not sure.
Like, the other thing I really liked about this movie, it continues, even though it's a different director, it continues the tension that the first 2 movies have. It feels like almost like if John Krasinski directed it in some ways, in other ways no, in other ways yes. And I just think that the story is remarkably told. I think it's the most dramatic of the Quiet Place movies, and that's saying a lot because Part 2 was definitely dramatic, but this movie in particular, taking a different direction, not following the Abbott family. People are saying, "Oh no, they're not following the Abbott family no more." Listen, they greenlit this prequel at the same time they greenlit the 3rd movie. We're getting the 3rd movie. Calm down. John Krasinski is doing the 3rd movie. It's just that he wanted to do it first, okay?
It's gonna be like what, next year or the following year? It'll be released.
Next year. I think it's next year. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's scheduled for next year. But this side story in the meantime, it's very standalone. It's not going to have a sequel. I don't think it's going to have a sequel because it's pretty definitive. It's the most definitive ending out of all the Quiet Place movies. Because the Quiet Place movies they always kind of finish abruptly. This one, not so much. It has a more complete ending because it's its own little story that it's trying to tell. And I think it's very emotional. It's emotionally gripping. It's tense. It's just as scary as the first 2. There's a couple of times where it's very scary. There's this one fake out where you see Lupita Nyong'o wake up the next day and you see the city as if it went back to normal, and you just see the road and all the cars driving about, and she's looking out the window and the music's swelling, and then abruptly the monster hits and goes, "Ah!"
Okay, when I saw that in theaters, like literally last night, I jumped at that scene, and I was waiting for my aunt, who was with me, by the way. I was waiting for her just to, laugh at my reaction because she laughs when I react to the scariest things.
Yeah. I don't think Part 2 ended conclusively. They need a 3rd movie. I think they need a 3rd movie. It's very clear they're making a 3rd movie. It's very clear. Part 2 was not the end. If that was the end, that's not satisfying. Part 3 is the final chapter.
There's so much more to tell in the upcoming
one
third
last
one.
story. I think it's one last one. One last ride, as Vin Diesel would say in the Fast and Furious movies. One last ride. But I think it's one more. I think they should do one more, and then they should quit well ahead because, just in case people get tired of it, because there's only so much you could do with a Quiet Place movie without being repetitive. But I really love this movie. I really don't get why it's getting... it's not poorly received by any means. It got good reviews. But a lot of people found it disappointing. I don't think so. It's a 4.5 out of 5. I think it's one of the best films of the year.
This is like... While it may not be like my favorite installment of the series...
It's not my favorite, but it's one of the best movies of the year.
Part 2, easily. This is such a damn great prequel. It has edge-of-your-seat tension, great performances, and some really good human moments in it too. And let's not forget about the cat. The cat.
Oh, the kitty. Frodo. Yes, they name him after Frodo from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. Oh, but God damn it! I was waiting for the cat to be named Figaro.
Also, too, they made a point in the marketing campaign. I remember this when the movie was coming out. They're making a point in the marketing campaign to say, "Oh, is Frodo gonna live or is he gonna die?" They made it a whole fucking gimmick in the marketing campaign if he's gonna die or is he gonna live. Spoiler alert, in case anybody cares, he lives.
Yep.
Because if he died, there'll be so much controversy.
And also, can we talk about like how gorgeous it looks?
Mm-hmm.
The cinematography, especially when you see the creatures going across the sky. Dude, it looks phenomenal when I saw that in theaters literally last night because it's only been like a month since it came out.
Of what I thought was wrong with it, not much. I just felt like since they're bringing in Jamin Hansu from Part 2 and explaining his backstory, I don't think they did a very good job explaining it. He just kind of, he's on the boat at the end. Yeah, he's gonna go to the shelter for Part 2. It was a little weak, and there's certain false jump scares that I didn't like because I don't like false jump scares.
Yeah, some of those didn't really get me. I mean, sure, there were a few moments where I jolted, but there were a few moments where I'm like, okay, I can see that coming from a mile away.
Yeah,
and I also wondered too, even I thought to myself, I wonder how those aliens were able to land on Earth. I wonder if they're going to be explain more.
Were those aliens illegal?
No, not legal.
Gee, I wonder who you got that from.
Oh,
I wonder who you got that from.
Oh.
I'm going to sue this guy for copyright infringement.
Look at that smirk on his face. He knows what he did last summer.
Victor knows what I'm getting at.
They're illegal aliens, illegal.
But I feel like I didn't get that explanation as to why the aliens were coming down to Earth. But I feel like when we get to Part 3, I feel like if they were to explain how those aliens
I don't think we're going to get an answer. I don't think we're going to get an answer because I think this is almost me sounding like a hypocrite because I hate ambiguity in my movies, but I feel like it's very clear that they want to take over the world. That's all you need. That's it. That's all the explanation you need. I don't really care about their mythology. You're going jump the shark moments. You're going to be like Lost Season 5 and be convoluted as hell? No.
And what's funny too about the cat is that I even stated this in my review. The cat in this movie should be nominated for Best Cat of 2024.
No, fuck it. He's the best actor of 2024. Fuck it.
And I said something like,
to me, he is the cat equivalent of Vincent the dog.
Yes. and I was like, we need more creativity at the Academy. Just saying.
But yeah, and the visual effects are great because they're done by ILM.
Fantastic.
As
4 out of
always.
5. I really enjoyed the hell out of this movie.
I loved it. I'm gonna need to give it a rewatch because I felt like I have a little story I want to tell. I watched this movie or started around 5 o'clock, right? And right as a certain character is killed off, right as they went blah, and a jump scare just jumps right, and then it just cuts and it started buffering on my end. I'm like, oh no, what happened here?
Oh.
It turns out the service I was using to watch the movie went down for 10 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm in the middle of watching this movie. How am I gonna complete this in time for the show? Ultimately, it went back up after 10 minutes. I'm just like, and then I tried to get it done as much as possible. So I might need to give it a rewatch to fully digest the whole thing. But I understood the motif about what was going on. So I think it's a great movie.
It's a damn great
movie. So I would highly recommend it. It's a great movie. 4.5. 4.5.
Mm-hmm.
Great movie. So is that it?
Yep.
Wow, that's it. We got our topic's done less than 83 minutes. It's a new world record.
Dang, holy crap. What else can we talk about?
Yeah.
Hey, I also saw William and I also saw Deadpool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we saw Deadpool.
Dude, Jared, I'm telling you, when I went there with my grandmother, who is 80, by the way, and she loves those kind of movies, I'm telling you,
crazy.
That has to be one of the best theater experiences I had in a while.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, not to give anything away, as soon as the opening sequence started, I'm like, I knew what I'm getting myself into.
So I'm assuming they did the same motif as the first two movies and pretty much make fun of opening credit sequences at the start of this movie.
The only thing that it's missing in the opening credit scene is the stuff of like written by some asshole or that kind of stuff. That's the only thing that's missing.
My favorite, which is in Deadpool 2, directed by the guy who killed the dog in John Wick, because David Leitch directed the movie.
Okay, Hunter, I have not laughed this hard in a long time in the movie theater. Like, I was like howling with laughter.
Let's
you're
see.
right. Summer has been very consistent these days. Ever since that yeah.
Morgan's TikTok is just filled with just all the songs that are. It's filled with that. It's filled with the NSYNC song, and
NSYNC is in the movie.
NSYNC is in the movie.
What the fuck?
And then also that Madonna song that plays in the trailer, like it's everywhere.
Oh yeah.
I can't get it out of my head.
It's like a prayer, I believe.
Yeah,
it's like a prayer.
Like I found myself listening to that song just cause, like at this point.
I've only gotten one thing ruined for me so far. Only one thing.
Damn it.
I surprisingly didn't get anything ruined for me.
I was surprised I didn't get spoiled either. I didn't.
Yeah.
Granted, you guys went on opening weekend. Me, it was just like I found out.
Yeah, that is
minus
true.
2 hours after the movie came out because everybody was flooding. My Letterboxd was flooded with Deadpool and Wolverine reviews in the first.
Well,
I went there on the Sunday night.
Yeah. Also, I'm really bad sometimes where I'm just like, the movie's out. I wonder if Wikipedia has put the entire plot.
Oh my god.
I mean, sometimes I have done this and I feel ashamed of doing it, but
Yeah. And dude, and oh my god, I have to tell you guys this. So this is like a new in me where I went to the movie theater.
Are you kidding me? They used Iris? Are you kidding me? They did? Are you joking? They used a song from City of Angels, not the Crow City of Angels, the movie City of Angels, from this movie? Are you fucking kidding me?
As I was. This is a thing. This is new. I went to the movie theater not one, not two, but 3 days in a row.
Oh, you saw different movies, so you didn't watch the same thing over.
I first saw Lawn Legs on Saturday night, Deadpool Sunday night, and now A Quiet Place Monday night.
Wow.
Honestly, yeah, I've been seeing a lot of movies in the theater recently because I saw Twisters, and then I saw Long Legs, and then I saw Deadpool.
Twisters.
Let's face it, the theaters are
Long
back.
Legs is terrific.
Let's face it.
I'm doing pretty good, honestly, because
By the way, wow, they do use Iris. That's actually Goo Goo Dolls is great. I love Goo Goo Dolls. Thankfully, his audience for Long Ways did it. Oh, here we go with the audience thing.
Oh, yeah, but here's the thing, Hunter. As soon as two of my best friends and I walked into the theater, we did not expect our showing of Lawn Legs to be almost sold out. So we had to grab separate seats.
Whoa.
And we were on different rows.
Oh, that's funny. When Morgan and I went to see Deadpool, let's see. So we were at the theater down in town, and like because we go to this arcade bar, and like one of the things was that they had new Deadpool and Wolverine drinks or whatever to try.
Oh yeah.
So we went there, but then we got to the theater and it was packed with people. So we were like, let's go to the theater at the mall. And we had 30 minutes to get there, and we got there right when trailers were starting.
Wow.
And when we got there, we had that theater has assigned seating, and so we're looking at our ticket, and everything, and there are 2 people sitting in our spots and everything. We're not saying anything. We're just standing there. We're just standing there until they're like, oh, okay. So it's like...
So are we ready to do the review?
We're not ready. I'm just let him tell him his story. Let him finish his story first.
Storyline.
Yeah, that experience was really, really dumb. But I did see Deadpool with a packed theater, which I have not gone to the movies in a while where it's just been completely packed like that. And it was
Well, they weren't packed
pretty
for. They weren't packed for.
Oh, gee.
Oh my god.
But yeah, my theater was packed, and oh my god, it was glorious.
It's one of those things where I feel like as I said before, the reason why people were there is because it's not so much the MCU of it all. It's more so the fans of the Fox timeline and people who love the pre-MCU Marvel stuff when they were actually an independent company and they were pitching all these things to different studios.
Like, I have a lot of nostalgia and stuff for like those older stuff, like even the failed attempts, like I have like nostalgia for. It's like there's just something different about those movies.
And apparently, do they make a joke about Fox in the movie? Do they make a joke about Fox?
Yeah, all the time. There's jokes about like, oh, you about Deadpool tells Wolverine, he's like, oh, you work for Disney now. You're going to be doing this until you're 90.
Did they make fun of Tom Rothman by any chance? I would hope they would. Because
I didn't pick one out or anything, but
I would hope, because Tom Rothman is the reason why Deadpool almost didn't get made.
there is this moment. I won't say when it is, but it might be my personal favorite moment in the entire film, and it's from Matthew McFadden. Like, there's just something going on with, like, Deadpool and Wolverine, and he's just very confused, and all he could say is, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, okay. Oh, look, I got a commercial for Alien Romulus. Finally, they started the fucking marketing campaign. I'm watching the Olympics on my TV. So I got a trailer for Alien Romulus on my TV. Finally. It took
awesome.
Took them long. Looks like it was censored pretty bad, though, considering it's network television, but still. But anyway. Yeah. I love the stories, so I'm glad.
Because all the Romulus trailers I've seen in the theater are like, you know, they start with the red.
Yeah. But so yeah, after we come back, it's time for the review, and I picked out I thought out of all the strange commercials I've been picking out recently, this might be even more over the top. Oh no.
Okay, Victor, why are you purple like the Grimace?
Because the
oh my God,
is purple. The commercial
look at him.
purple.
He's so purple. He's getting horny right now.
No. The commercial was purple. I swear to God, it has a purple screen.
Sure.
It's for some drug called
That's what they always say.
Vioza. That's the name of the fucking drug that they're promoting. You know those...
More excuses, more lies.
Like, seriously.
Look, it's turned purple because of the screen. Look. You see?
Oh no, you're gonna get us copyrighted. Put that
copyright.
Look how
I needed the proof.
Now you're trying to make excuses and get us copyrighted.
No, you son of a bitch. Anyway, when we come back.
Hey, that's Mr. Son of a Bitch to you.
When we come back, we'll do Freaky Friday, but this is probably the strangest, most weirdest, probably I'm going to get a lot of reactions after what I'm about to pull here in terms of this commercial, so please enjoy this one commercial, which I think might shock people to no end. Here we go.
Guys?
Tom, what is that?
Nothing?
Tom, have you got the pot noodle horn?
Of course not.
Let me see.
Get off me, maniac! I have got the pot noodle horn. It's big and brassy, and I'm going to blow it.
Tom!
No time for chit-chat, baby. My pot noodle horn is angry like a snake. Sorry about that.
Oh, mate, we all get the pot noodle horn sometimes. Have you got the pot noodle horn?
What the
What the fuck?
That was something.
Well, you know what they say. You know what they say? Me so horny. Me so horny.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
At least he didn't show his twelfth dick.
He kind of did. In
Oh my-
some ways, he did.
Jesus.
Anyway, tonight we're gonna do a movie that was repeated so much when I was a kid on television.
Yes.
I have never seen the full thing up until today, and me saw horny for fuck's sake. Enough Jar Jar. I had seen bits and pieces of the movie, but never the full thing. Today was the first time I saw all the way through, and it's another Mark Waters movie. How less than 3 months after we do the Spiderwick Chronicles, we do another Mark Waters movie. Go figure. Is Mark Waters gonna fucking haunt us forever? I don't
Maybe.
know.
Perhaps.
Considering how much of a
I don't get haunted. I just simply deal with it.
the thing is that Mark Waters has fell from grace considerably these past couple of years. Like,
Jordy laughed his ass off. Yeah.
anyway, this is the 2003 remake of Freaky Friday.
This Sneaky Friday, the mother,
You think my life is perfect?
the daughter,
You couldn't last one day in my shoes.
Cookie,
the switch.
you're in my body and I'm in your body. I'm like the Crypt Keeper!
To switch back, they'll have to live each other's lives.
Where's Harry's school?
Well, you can walk from here.
It's 20 blocks. Run fast.
And connect in ways they never thought possible.
Why don't we like a jolt?
Freaky Friday, rated PG. Sneak preview.
And it got cut off because the TV, that was the only TV spot I found. But anyway,
That's bullshit.
Bullshit.
that was a YouTube video, and
I
found
know
for it.
that. I was just simply.
To quote Arnie, bullshit.
What do I have to do here?
Bullshit.
I'm about to kill this guy right here, Blake. I'm not calling him,
Hey.
but he's done bullshit. I'm saying that whole commercial, the fact that gets cut off like that, that's bullshit.
Anyway,
Blame
Freaky
YouTube.
Friday is a 2003.
Well, that's
teen
the usual excuse. We blame
fantasy-
YouTube. Here's the thing: are we gonna blame YouTube even when we lose viewers? Come on.
Yeah. Anyway, let me start over before I actually let me have the thing up so I don't fuck up less. Freaky Friday is a 2003 American teen fantasy comedy film directed by Mark Waters with a screenplay by Heather Hack and Leslie Dixon, based on the novel of the same name by Mary Rogers, also based on the original 1976 movie, also written by Mary Rogers. Produced by Andrew Gunn, not related to James Gunn. I checked. He's not related to him.
And he's not related to Billy Gunn. I'm an ass man. Wah, wah.
Starring Jamie Lee Curtis, Lindsay Lohan, Harold Gould, Chad Michael Murray,
Hello,
and Mark
I'm
Harmon.
Lohan.
And it was released on August 6th, 2003 by Walt Disney Pictures. Budget was $26 million. Box office, it earned $160.8 million. The plot? Single mother Tess Coleman and her teenage daughter Anna couldn't be any more different, and it's driving them both insane. After receiving cryptic fortunes at a Chinese restaurant, the two wake up the next day to discover they have somehow switched bodies. Unable to switch back, they are forced to masquerade as one another until a solution can be found. In the process, they develop a new sense of respect and understanding for one another. 88% on Rotten Tomatoes. That is really high.
That's
Surprisingly
high.
Yeah.
Well,
70.
this during a time when Disney could actually make good remakes at the time.
This was one of their first attempts at a remake. I think this is one of their first attempps. 70%
I know
rating.
that, but what I'm saying is that, like, well, there are times when they made live action remakes from cartoons. Like, you know, you remember the 101 Dalmatians? I mean, they did something good with that.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's this remake. Well, not this remake, but the like. Well, yeah, it is a remake.
It's a
yeah.
remake, a readaptation, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, 70% rating on runs. No, it's not Rotten Tomatoes. 70% rating on Metacritic, 6.3 out of 10 on IMDb, 3.4 out of 5 on Letterboxd. Now, as I said to you before, I have never seen this movie all the way through. I've only seen it in bits and pieces up until today, and this was one Mark Waters was actually worth giving a shit about. This was his breakthrough, right? This was his breakthrough movie.
I would believe so.
He, you know, this movie, believe it or not, I want to say this first and foremost in terms of the production of this movie. Believe it or not, it almost got made without Lindsay Lohan or Jamie Lee Curtis.
I saw that.
Yeah, I saw that on Trivia Fact about it, and I was like, wow, that's a first.
Though, believe it or not, but right up until 4 days before they were going to start shooting, it was going to be starring Annette Bening and Michelle Trachtenberg. Yes, Michelle Trachtenberg from Harriet Spy and from Buffy. And Annette Bening.
I mean, I could see that.
I don't know if I can, but Michelle Trachtenberg. I wonder if she's related to Dan.
No, she's not related to Dan, as far as I know.
She's not related to Dan.
And what happened was
Could
that
have
Annette
drowned
Bening,
it.
I think she dropped out of the project because she was worried about the quality of the script. Trachtenberg had to leave because she had commitments already to film the final season of Buffy, and she couldn't film the movie. That's why they let
again with Buffy.
Yeah, Buffy. Other than Lost, it's what I irritate people with.
Buffy.
It's Buffy. It's freaking Lost.
And Buffy the Vampire
Slayer. Kirsten has become a recurring joke now. So
let me get. What's next? Another Kirsten Dunst movie?
What? I got Civil War.
Soundbite.
But not here. She wasn't cast in here. What happened was that Jamie Lee Curtis offered her role at the very last minute. Very last minute, and Madonna was also interested in replaying the role. Hell no, considering Madonna can't fucking act worth a shit. I've seen a couple of her movies. Swept Away being
I don't think she could have done I look like the Crypt Keeper like she did.
And apparently they also, for the role of Anna, they saw Misha Barton from the OC, Kristen Stewart, Mae Whitman from the daughter from Independence Day, Evan Rachel Wood from Westworld, Brie Larson when she was starting out, Emmy Rossum when she was starting out, Kristen Bell before Veronica Mars, Shirley Appleby from Roswell, the original Roswell TV show.
Roswell?
Danielle Panabaker from The Flash and Sky High. So they casted Lindsay Lohan. Of the fact that the studio was confident in her acting abilities after the audition tape. So that
she actually did pretty good in the remake for, there's another remake she did. The Parent Trap. The Parent Trap, yeah.
That was her film debut, obviously. She worked with Disney before.
Mm-hmm.
But
still, it is actually, that's a good remake too.
It is a very good remake.
Love it.
Parent Trap is a very good movie.
Love it.
But it's crazy to me how this movie almost didn't get made with the cast that it has now. It's crazy to me. It is so crazy. But must be given to Mark Waters and Andrew Gunn, the producer, they trusted these two to carry the movie, and my God, did they do it? And that's the strongest compliment.
Exactly.
I mean, say what you will
about Lohan now. I mean,
like, say whatever you will about what you think of Jamie Lee Curtis or
Lohan now.
I'm sorry. If I were to look at Lindsay Lohan, I want to see those nice curves she has in the early 2000s.
Creepy. Anyway,
what's wrong with that? I mean, she's got
I think she was a minor when this movie was made, buddy boy. I think you're going to prison.
Let
me have a look to be sure.
2003, dude.
Look, let's just say if she was, in her teens at the time, that's a mistake on Williams' part. I mean, he
86, 96, 97, 98, 99, 2000, 2001, 2002, 2000. She was 16 at the time of filming, boy.
Wow. That's crazy.
Wow, buddy. You better take that remark real bad before you're gonna be sitting in the cell with Jared from Subway.
Oh my God. Well, here's the thing. Well, here's the thing. No, Jared doesn't care. He's done anything under 18.
I made a mistake, y'all. Sorry, I made a mistake.
Okay, well,
Mistake, y'all. Sorry.
anyway,
Oh
so
boy.
all that bullshit aside,
Emma Stone pretty much became the new
whatever-
Lindsay Lohan. Not when she's working with Yorgos.
Oh,
Let me
your
talk!
Lathaminos.
I
Okay.
was gonna say, regardless of what you think of Jamie Lee Curtis or Lindsay Lohan, you know,
They're
at the end of the day, this is probably their best work they've ever done.
Jamie Lee
together.
Curtis, no. Halloween, True Lies, but Lindsay Lohan,
Uh-huh.
maybe.
I said together, not.
Oh, together. Okay. I thought you were talking about them separately. Okay.
I'm about to grab you by the scruff of your neck, Victor. If you don't shut the fuck up.
He's probably to go Homer Simpson on his ass.
I'm about to go. Oh, dude. Oh, the things I would do to Victor, like Homer Simpson.
Oh boy, yeah.
Why you little?
But no, like they are so good in
hold
this,
on.
and you know what?
Great.
Everybody's pretty good in this. Like Mark Harmon,
He is so good. The guy
so
from
freaking
NCIS.
good. Like
Why is the
Best
guy from
Stepdad
NCIS giving it his...
Award.
Oh yeah, I think that's the only person I think Jamie Lee Curtis can actually, you know, make out with or something.
But like,
also,
he's so good.
also,
Mark Harmon,
like,
I'll talk about him later. He's so good
her-
in this. But
her brother was
oh my
annoying
God, he
at
is
first,
so fucking funny.
He
That
but
is.
kid
he is
funny.
so fucking funny.
That kid is funny as fuck too.
Yeah.
He is so good. And the grandpa is fucking funny too. The grandpa. It's
I totally forgot.
Earthquake.
The references to thongs and you see Jamie Lee
Oh my
Curtis
God,
in a thong,
Jordy!
like
First
for a
me,
second
now
in this
you.
movie.
This
Sorry.
movie for a PG push.
You got you reminded me of the grandpa and the earthquakes. I couldn't help it.
Earthquake!
This
I accidentally
movie
spit some soda out.
for a PG-rated Disney family comedy. This pushes a lot of boundaries. It's almost a hard PG, almost. Some of you get a PG-13, like the joke about the thongs that you just mentioned.
Yeah, like the grandpa references that like his grandson might be wearing thongs.
And also the fact that, you know,
That's
after
because
body
that was
switch,
over.
the
That was
one
over.
guy, the one
I don't know.
producer,
I don't know if those were thongs. It could have been underwear.
it looked, no, he said it was a thong. He said it was a thong.
Huh.
But yeah, and also let's not forget the guy who was working at a talk show. He gets this autograph signed on his butt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that. I mean,
And also Chad Michael Murray acting really fucking creepy.
Chad Michael Murray is like, yeah, it's like okay, yeah, he's the cool guy. Yeah, he's a little older. I'm like, I wonder how much older he is supposed to be because he is working at
I'll be
the
right
school.
back, guys. I'm gonna put my shirt in the
Or
garage.
Okay.
he does something at the school.
Accidentally,
but yeah.
because I accidentally spit up my soda when I was trying not to laugh.
And you know what's funny, Soren? Even though it said if the PG actually meant something, you want to know the reason why it was rated PG? For the exact reason that everybody hates this reason for a rating. Mild thematic elements. Everybody hates that term. I do too.
What does that even mean?
I know.
What does that tell you, though?
Mild thematic elements and brief language was the official explanation for this movie. I know it because I saw it on Disney Plus, and that's what it said at the beginning of the movie. But this movie is so fucking funny, and I think, like I said before, if it wasn't for Lohan and Curtis, this movie would not work. I'm surprised that Benning and Trachtenberg were almost cast because I really can't see them, either one of them.
No, you can't like really replace Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan because they're perfect together. They are good back and forth.
And also,
Thank you. At least someone knows what I'm talking about.
Especially the scene like in the opening sequence where
And
you know
someone pays
the mother
attention.
tries to get
Someone pays
Anna out of the bed. It's like please, like it's like
And someone is also paying attention to what I was referring to.
Also, let me get this out of the way too. Jamie Lee Curtis was nominated for a Golden Globe for this movie. I shit you not.
Really?
She was nominated for Best Actress in a Musical or Comedy.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
Although she
'Cause,
should have been
like,
nominated long time ago, but
it's
that's
so-
a different story.
I love these kinds of movies and everything. I like body
like
switching movies and
mother-daughter
everything
conflict
because it's
and all
always
that.
fun watching
You're talking about mother-daughter
them
conflict,
act
right?
differently
No, it's
and
more like
stuff.
the body swap movie. He likes the body swap.
It's
movie.
like it's either a body swap movie or it's just a conflict between mother and daughter.
Or it's a sequel to Uncle Buck because it's pretty much the same fucking thing.
Well,
I can see a lot of similarities to Uncle Buck in terms of that dynamic. A lot of similarities.
I wouldn't go that far, but that's your opinion.
But in terms of, like, again, these two make it all work, and there's a bunch of funny scenes I could talk about, and it's just endless. For example, remember there's this scene where, he mentioned the Fong scene already, and the fact that Stephen Tobolowsky's in this movie and he plays the teacher. He's just a fucking dick to Lindsay Lohan. And after the body swap, Jamie Lee Curtis in Lindsay Lohan's body is trying to take the test, and she tries to, speak about Hamlet, and she gets everything down right, and she still gets an F because of the fact that Jamie Lee Curtis dated him at one point. He still hates her for dubbing. So he thought it was weird, and that's why he was giving his daughter Fs.
Yeah, even though that she's trying to give out all the facts about Hamlet, she'll be like,
I was waiting for somebody in that class to say, "Oh, Hamlet. Oh, it's like the Lion King."
Dude, the one dude literally did not know what he was saying, and he got a B.
Yeah.
And two, the fact is that when she's getting the makeover and she's buying and spending all these clothes and cutting her hair and all this different stuff and trying to deal with the fact that she has to have her adult responsibilities after the switch, and he has to deal with the fucking people in the therapist, that one guy, Evan, I think is his name. He's just a control freak.
Evan.
Almost. Yeah. And he's just always petrified about something. And there's this one chick who's just mumbling.
Like he's literally trying to get those words out of his mouth, but he couldn't.
It's a girl. It's literally right after that. Also the fact that the talk show scene is just that scene is just
that talks that was actually really something else.
I love it when she's trying to figure out how in the world to say that one word.
Yes. Oh,
and
of course when they get body swap and the ultimate reveal of that, and they're trying to literally get themselves into a jolt and just almost break each other's backs. It's fucking hilarious. I feel like without them, this movie wouldn't work in terms of the comedy level, but it's really well in script for the most part. I'm gonna get to flaws I have for just a second, but it is just a really funny movie, and it has this sweet undertone. Like I said, for example, Mark Harmon's character is fucking awesome. He's like the dad everybody wants, and he's just so supportive of. And ultimately so supportive of Anna and getting into that audition at the House of Blues. Yeah. And he is just the dad 101. He's best dad 101.
My favorite moment with him is him saying I want Anna to like me on her own terms.
Literally, Mark Harmon didn't have to be this good in the fucking movie because this is right before NCIS even premiered. Right before. This is 1 month before that show premiered, and it's still on the air.
This movie review is brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Hold on. What does it say on the bag? Jordy?
It says
play for what?
Reward.
I had yesterday off from work because we could have our birthdays off, and I had time to get some chicken minis from Chick-fil-A. It was pretty nice.
Oh yeah. But
Yeah, you were like the only like person in that library at the time you were watching it, right?
There's another one that
Yes.
there's another scene that I really liked. There's another great scene with Mark Harmon.
It was your moment,
reaction-
Jared.
It's like with Mark Harmon's reaction when Jamie Lee Curtis is on the fucking bicycle with Chad, the motorcycle on Chad Michael Murray. It's like, Chad, what are you doing? What are you doing? That leads me to one of my few complaints with the movie. I don't like Chad Michael Murray's character.
No,
I don't like it at all. I really don't like it at all. I don't know what the hell they were thinking.
I want to know.
I don't know what they were thinking.
It's just the decision behind those like choices that they make. Kind of feels.
He wants to fuck her and all that other stuff. I'm just like, oh no.
No.
It's also a weird instance too, where it's like, well, we need the character to like the mom, but he also needs to like the daughter. So like, he can't be a high schooler, but he's also into a high schooler, and it's like
he was a high schooler for a long time. Until you told me this, I thought he was still in high school. I swear to God. And that would make it even more creepy. If
he works at the school.
Yeah, I that's a weird thing. Okay, maybe it's a little more acceptable considering he works at the school. But if he was still in high school, I'd be like, what the fuck? How did this crap get past the radar here? But that was my only.
He really pushes it too, and I'm like, dude, like, back off.
Yeah, like come on, just chill.
He's out there, and right before they're gonna go to the wedding recital, the rehearsal dinner.
He goes to the wedding recital.
And no,
what a psycho!
Even before that, he's just outside the window pulling a "Say Anything" and singing "Baby One More Time" on the top of his fucking lungs out there, and he's just making a scene. And he gets hit, ironically enough.
Here's the thing though with him. I'm surprised he did not bring his boom box with him.
Oh jeez.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I don't know. I just don't like that characterization. They could have done something a little bit different. I think they would have done something a little bit different. It would have been a little better.
If you would have added like a lot more character into that to him, like I would have like.
My main problem with the movie. This is my main problem. This is the biggest problem. If you see my review, you know what I'm saying. The ethnic stereotyping.
Yeah.
Oh,
what the fuck were they thinking?
Yeah.
With the Chinese people and pretty much being an ethnic stereotype. To make it matters worse, the daughter is played by Rose from the Joy Luck Club, a movie intended to break said stereotypes. Yes, that is.
Waverly.
Yeah, the Joy Luck Club does that very well.
And that was just like, what the fuck? You were in a movie 10 years prior that broke all these molds for Asian people, and now you're playing a stereotype.
I mean, honestly, the whole stereotype leads into the whole crux of like what the movie's about too. It's like,
I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
It's like Chinese magic, and I'm like, oof.
With the fortune cookies.
Oof.
That's cookies fortune.
What?
You've become the very thing you swore to destroy. That's what Sword said. That's fantastic. Yeah, that's really like a lot of the things holding it back for me is.
Yeah, it was like if you could have like got.
Alright, I'm sorry. What did I miss?
If you could have like
we were just talking about.
That stereotype.
That
it would have been better.
Is just like, again, the fact that you brought in somebody from the Joy Luck Club to pretty much be a stereotype, that really rubbed me the wrong way. That really did. And the fact that it's the crux of the plot makes it even worse. I don't know what they were thinking. They should have done something completely different about that because it, and also that leads me like, I don't know why they characterized the old lady as like this mean person and they never really do anything about it. It's just like, what?
Yeah, they're so mean to her.
I don't know what they were thinking. Like, I don't know why that decision was made. I really don't know. I'm trying to do multitask here right now, but that's like my biggest flaw with the movie. I'm just like, what the hell were you thinking? Especially in 2003 when we knew better. Like, come on. I thought we knew better in 2003 not to do that.
Yeah, I thought we moved forward from that stereotype.
And no, they want to make it almost like Norbit with Andy Murphy's playing an Asian guy.
Speaking of which, that's viewable for free right now on YouTube with that.
Ah! Kill me.
I
Oh,
would,
yeah.
but I don't live in the same area as you, man. So you gotta do it yourself.
Just give me the double barrel, and I'll blow my brains out.
Oh my God.
Too dark, William. Too dark.
Be like Jeremy Bentham.
I don't care.
Moving on.
Be honest with you, I didn't really bother me. I just didn't pay attention. I mean, because those characters weren't even important. I mean, sure they're important, but the problem is they don't generate a bigger impact. The only thing that brings an impact are the mother and daughter. That's it.
I get it, but I hate how that was done. They could have done something. And also, that leads me to my next point. I feel like the ending is slightly padded out. Like it pads out the runtime. Like the scene, like the very last scene.
Well, it happens on a Friday, so.
Yeah, I get it, but here's the thing: they could have just ended with them dancing, and it would have just ended the movie like that. Would be good. But then they add that extra scene with them trying to do it again with the grandpa and the kid. I mean, I get the concert thing because you got to shill Lindsay Lohan's music, which we'll get to in 1 minute. You have to shill that. I understand that, but like that one scene with the two Asians and they're trying to wreck their wedding by switching the grandpa and the kid.
I thought that
was completely unnecessary. That was unnecessary. It was padding out.
That was actually pretty funny.
And the movie's very short to begin with, so I don't know why they did that. Is there anything else that I thought was? Oh, some of the soundtrack I really enjoyed, but some of it is also not great.
It's like a 50-50 soundtrack. Like their songs, they're catchy, but then there's
first of all, there's an Andrew WK song in the movie, and I love Andrew WK. He's a great artist. Although Destroy Build Destroy was not a great show, and he hosted that. Remember on Cartoon Network? Destroy,
party hard.
Build, Destroy. Anyway, and also the movie starts out with the original version of So Happy Together by the Turtles, and then it abruptly cuts to motherfucking Simple Plan covering that same damn song. I hate Simple Plan. They're white, bitch, teenage bullshit music. There's only 2 songs I like from them. The song Perfect and the What's New Scooby-Doo theme song. Other than that, they made nothing but garbage. I hate Simple Plan. I really do. I think they make, like, a lot of this movie feels the same way too in terms of soundtrack. It's like this weird corporate ass, like it's they so-called punk music, even though it sounds very corporate, that it's all about kids not wanting to get up from bed. It's the same old lyrics over and over and over
they once
again.
had the Miz on there.
But yeah, some of the soundtrack is very iffy. Like I like the scene when they're in the House of Blues and Tess, technically Tess in Anna is in Tess at this point in the movie, and she puts on the guitar and it's nice. But the song itself is not great. It's not that good. The lyrics are really bad. It's all about how it's ironically enough, there's a song called "Me Against the World" on the soundtrack, and that's pretty much all the soundtrack is. It's all teens who think the world is against them, which is everything you think of that teenagers would say in the mid 2000s. I don't know. Some of it just doesn't work for me, but some of it is good stuff on there. There's some good songs in there, but not like Bowling for Soup is on the soundtrack. For example, I like Bowling for Soup. They're good. Andrew WK, as I said, they're really good. And a couple of other songs I'm not remembering right now, but not very much. It felt like, you know what? I said this in my review. It felt like most of the music, you would hear it on Radio Disney and nothing else. If anybody remembers Radio Disney.
Those were like, the good old days. Like when you were on the road, you turn to Radio Disney. Gold.
It feels like a lot of stuff you would hear on Radio Disney, especially the song at the end when Lindsay Lohan did the song specifically for this movie, and I'm assuming because this is when she was trying to break out into her music career, which that was very short-lived, and that was all Radio Disney stuff. Oh, I forgot another Radio Disney act, Ashley Simpson, Saturday Night Live lip sync controversy.
Boom, da boom,
Anybody
boom,
remembers
da
Ashley
boom.
Simpson with the whole lip syncing thing on Saturday Night Live? Enough said. But yeah, other things I can talk about. Like the kid, there's a scene I really love where Anna in Tess's body goes to see the teacher. It's a parent-teacher.
Oh, it's such a good scene.
Yes, it was.
There's a sweet scene where
because it shows that the little kid isn't that much of an asshole.
Like he has written this essay about how much he likes Anna and everything as a sister. It is just cute. Adorable scene. I love that scene. It's very sweet. And then the speech at the end, and before they get switched back, that is beautiful.
That was great. That was
is
a
beautiful.
great.
And I think Curtis and Lohan are such capable actors at that point. Like they pull it off so well. They really pull it off. It is so well done. And also too, there's a. Am I missing another scene that's funny that I haven't talked about yet? I mean, there's so much that's so little time. Oh yes, when she has to retake the test and she puts the "I suck." That's what she writes down on the other test with the bully. "I suck" or something like that.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god. No, "I'm stupid" is what she.
Yeah,
says.
I'm
that's
stupid,
right.
That's
That's right.
right.
I'm stupid.
That's right.
And she almost gets him into detention because of that, and it's just so funny. It's so funny, and the fact is that this movie is, I feel like it was a lightning in a bottle. This is a lightning in a bottle movie. Like I said before, with the casting, all the chaos that ensued from that, this is a lightning in a bottle. Mark Waters became really, really high in demand after that, and Lindsay Lohan and him 1 year later would make their magnum opus together, Mean Girls, which is both her best movie and his best movie. And then afterwards, they all went to shit. Although technically, Mark Waters did make the Spiderwick Chronicles, and I like the Spiderwick Chronicles.
I do too.
After Spiderwick Chronicles, Mark Waters.
Nope. And he also had this new movie on Netflix called Mother of the Bride or something like that.
It's just as bad as He's All That, his last movie.
Oh.
He's All That is the drizzling shits.
The opening scene.
Oh my god. Big Fat Meanie. Oh, I would love that. If it put the Mrs. Puff.
I never really look like
that.
Okay, when I'm watching the replay, I'm taking so many photos of Jordy's face.
Another fun fact I want to tell you about.
I don't give a shit. I mean,
another fun fact I want to tell you about is that the contest
that
Anna
photos.
is trying to audition for, Wango Tango. Apparently, Wango Tango was a real thing. Wango Tango was a
it
real
almost
thing.
sounds like you're gonna rang your tango.
It was done by Kiss FM, which is a station in Los Angeles. I believe they still do it, right? I think they still do. 98, 99, 2001, 2001. They've been doing it. The last time they did Wango Tango was 2019. COVID killed the 2020 lineup, and they've never done it since. Wow. But they did it for almost 20 years, Wango Tango, which is crazy. So it was a real thing. So I guess they ended up on Wango Tango, I think. We never really know, but yeah. That leads me to my final point I want to get across. Is the sequel that's coming out next year really necessary? That's the question I have.
Okay, here's the thing, though. With Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis at the age they're in, how are they going to work? How's it going to work?
I know Jamie Lee Curtis personally pitched the movie to Disney, so she's very passionate about the project. I know that for sure. It's not Disney wanting to grave rob IPs and try to exploit them. It was Jamie Lee Curtis who went up to them.
Well, here's the thing, though, with this trend of Disney sequels.
Since it was her idea, maybe, but I'm not holding my breath. And a lot of the people are coming back. Like Mark Harmon's coming back.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though, too. What other Disney sequel came out 2 years ago?
Hocus Pocus.
Need I say more? That's why I'm scared, because most of the Disney sequels.
To be fair.
Wait. At least Lindsay got her life together.
Yeah, she got off the drugs and the partying.
Well, too late for you, William.
But what I appreciate about it is that Freaky Friday 2 is getting a theatrical release. It's not going straight to Disney Plus, which makes me think they have a little bit more confidence in the project. Also, another thing, a good decision that they made, Mark Waters is not returning to direct. Good! Considering how shit he is now, thank God he's not coming back. And they replaced it with somebody else.
That's honestly the best choice.
Because if Mark Waters came back, he would have shot his own
hold on
movie.
a second.
Yeah.
William, did you not hear what I just said?
What did you hear? I was just doing something.
Hunter says at least Lindsay got her life together. She's married and has a kid now. And I said, well, too late for you, William.
Oh, shut up.
The director of the movie The director of the Freaky Friday 2, she's done a lot of TV work, mainly TV work. Although she has done a couple of movies, but most recently The High Note with Dakota Johnson and Ice Cube, and also other people are coming back. The two friends that Lindsay Lohan's, they're both coming back. They're both coming back for the sequel, which is shocking to me. But yeah, this movie, the sequel might work. It depends on what idea they have. It might.
It depends.
It depends. It's gonna depend. It really is gonna depend. I'm holding high hopes though, because Mark Waters is not coming back.
Well, I'm just. Yeah.
You have a different director, maybe we have a chance. Because let's face it, Mark Waters is just way too down the toilet at this point.
He really took a big nosedive with He's All That.
But this movie, I really enjoyed, aside from the couple of flaws that I have. It's one of those things where it is kind of, as Soren said, kind of a time capsule of the 2000s in some ways. In some ways, it's gonna feel timeless because it feels very contemporary, But it's like one of those things where, like I said, like even like Roger Ebert, he really liked this movie. Roger Ebert liked this movie. He gave it a 3 out of 4 stars.
Ooh.
The New York Times
Good
said
on
that
him.
Jamie Lee Curtis did some of her best work ever in this movie, which I agree with. Like this, and it got critical acclaim. Like, wow. And a lot of people have complained about the whole Chinese stereotyping.
Yeah.
Which I agree with 100%. 100%. So, yeah. It won a couple of other things. It won the MTV Movie Award for breakthrough performance to Lindsay Lohan. She also won the Teen Choice Awards for Choice Hissy Fit. I swear to God, it was a category. And, yeah.
Like Temper Tantrum and all that?
Yeah. And a BMI Film Music Award to the composer of the score, Rolf Kent. He won an award for it. But yeah, this is really, really good. I actually really enjoyed it. Oh yeah, the same. What shocked me also too, the same cinematographer who did this did the Bourne movies, and this movie doesn't have shaky cam in it.
What?
Yes, Oliver Wood, the late great Oliver Wood, rest in peace. He shot this movie, and he shot the Bourne Identity, Supremacy, and Ultimatum. I think he might have done, what's the one with Jeremy Renner? Legacy, but I don't think he did Jason Bourne. But yeah, he did the Bourne movies for the most part, which is crazy. But yeah, I like this movie quite a bit. I think it's one of those movies where for my generation specifically, it's an enduring classic to my generation. My generation loves this movie. It was repeating when I was a kid. This movie was repeated on Disney Channel so many times. It's not even.
That's how I watched it.
Yeah. Well, mine's different because that was like the first Lindsay Lohan movie I remember watching when one of my best friends was visiting Long Island at the time.
But yeah, it's one of those movies that is so entertaining. It is so funny. The performances is what makes it over the top, though. Like it puts it over the top in terms of like, this is what makes the movie truly great. Without those performances, it wouldn't be that great. But they elevate the script. The script is already good enough, but they elevate the script, and that's why people think of it as a enduring classic. And it does. And also another thing, I looked up the premise of the original movie, the original 1976 movie starring Jodie Foster when she was still a kid. It is really different compared to this movie. It's the same concept, but it's really different. For example, they don't explain the body swap in the original Freaky Friday. It just happens all of a sudden.
Oh, yeah.
That's maybe what this movie should have done.
The way how they did it, it's kind of like this. I wish I could switch places with her for just one day.
And that's exactly what it is in the original movie. Exactly what it is.
I want my old body back.
And then also the 1970 movie, obviously, this is when Disney was pretty much shilling out live action movies left and right. And it was pretty much Disney. I think Jared might know this too, considering he's a big Disney fan. He's going through all these Disney animated movies. But their live action efforts at the time were always on a formula. They used the same formula over and over and over and over again. The same old shenanigans over and over. It's like a fucking Herbie movie.
Same
over
formula.
and over and over.
The formula that makes movies great.
It was the same stuff over and over, and it was also kind of where it's like nothing had much structure either.
What?
nothing had much structure.
No,
like
it really
at that
didn't.
point too.
Yeah, it's just like, they were just doing it for the sake of, because they were doing what Walt would have done, as they would say.
Yeah.
They were doing what Walt would have done because they didn't know how to proceed with the company until Michael Eisner, well, really Ron Miller, but then Michael Eisner and Jeffrey Katzenberg took it into a new direction. But this movie's great. I like it. It's a 4 out of 5. Because it would have been a 4.5 if it wasn't for the ethnic stereotyping.
Yeah.
It would have been.
I pretty much agree with you on
Me too.
all fronts. This is an 8 out of 10. This is like, there's 3 younger Lindsay Lohan movies that I always love watching, and it's this, Parent Trap, and then also the direct-to-video, or not, the Disney Channel original movie, Get a Clue.
All I know is that damn song. Yeah, Chloe, it's not there you got. I love that
Yeah.
song, but the movie I heard sucks.
But yeah, I
Just
love
guilty
this movie.
pleasure of mine.
But also, I love Mean Girls. I don't know why you haven't expressed Mean Girls. That's like her best fucking.
I
performance
still have
ever.
not seen Mean Girls.
I love.
So I need to.
What? Jared?
Me? Am I picking up little things like that, Kevin? Or picking up little things like that? Shut up!
Jared! What is wrong with you?
It's on my list of things to watch.
Don't watch the remake. I heard the remake is so fucking bad. The musical earlier in the year, a lot of people were like, "Oh, I liked it." It's funny because when it first came out, everybody's like, "Oh, I like this movie. It's actually a fun movie." And then the weeks went on, everybody started to shit on it slowly but surely.
So he gave his rating 8 out of 10.
Yes.
What's your rating?
I gave it a 4.
Me too.
I gave it a 4.5.
Wow.
Dang, nice.
Wow.
But yeah, I enjoyed it. I might get a physical copy of it. I don't think it's on Blu-ray though. I don't think.
It's not. I don't know if it's not on
Let me
Blu-ray.
have a
If it's
look.
on 4K, then there's a.
Or on
Not
eBay.
4K, I know that for sure.
Oh God!
no, it
don't
is-
trust.
oh,
don't
no,
trust
it-
eBay, please.
It was on Blu-ray, but it was a Disney Movie Club exclusive. Fuck!
Yeah. It will.
And now they're gone. Now Disney Movie Club is gone. You have no choice but to get the fucking DVD now. Damn it.
Yep.
Whatever, I'll just buy the DVD and get it over with. Or buy the VHS. I like VHS. I like collecting VHS. So, yeah, I enjoyed it. I really did. I really, really enjoyed it. And clearly, like, Lohan and Curtis had a lot of fun. Like, they had a lot of... They literally played characters that they never really played before, especially after the chemistry is so great. I can't reiterate it enough. Without them, the movie would be pretty shit, honestly.
Yep.
So that's what I'm gonna say. 4 out of 5. Now,
Is it time?
I think next week is our anniversary episode. I think.
Wait, is it 1 week or 2 weeks from now?
Well, technically,
Still,
our anniversary is on
You know what
August
this
9th.
means, right?
What?
Will!
Stop!
You
Got
son
an
of a
announcement to make.
bitch. You son of
What?
a bitch.
What?
I already know what to pick for the anniversary special, and literally, this is no brainer. Like, I was literally talking about this with Hunter, and he even like agreed that, it would be perfect.
Oh God, I'm worried about what you're gonna say, boy.
This is a movie from 1999, and
Okay.
this has to be like, or has like, anyway, I'm gonna say a quote, and then I think you all know what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Mr. Anderson.
The Matrix?
Yep.
Wachowskis?
Yep.
The Matrix, one of the greatest movies, and then they butt fucked it with sequels.
That's
Seeing
my
our anniversary is next week. I'm gonna make sure. Give me 1 second. If not, it will be the following week. I think our anniversary is on August 9th. So I think it's 2 weeks from now. I think. I know for sure we premiered on August 9th. So August 9th would land on next Friday. So yeah, I feel like in 2 weeks that's what we're gonna do, because we can't hit it before the anniversary. We have to hit it afterwards, considering the schedule. So August 13th we'll do the Matrix. But for now, we're gonna spin that fucking wheel right now.
No, Jordy.
Spin that wheel.
All right. Thank you all for joining us for episode 86.
Hey, wait.
No.
No. Say it.
Our
Say it.
anniversary episode.
What?
Our anniversary episode is gonna land on the. What did I say? The 13th, because our anniversary is on a Friday, so we have to land afterwards. It's gonna be on August 13th, so we have to spin the wheel. We have to spin the wheel.
Yeah.
For this week.
Oh,
Just say the famous
finally
3 words.
Wheel! Oh! Bullshit! Did it.
There you go.
Did it.
Hold on, I gotta position this.
You shouldn't have
properly.
interrupted me the first time because you killed my vibe.
Hey, Jerry. Whoa.
But I didn't know when our anniversary was, which is weird because. Okay, Carmen.
All right.
Shut the. No.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, now.
Please don't land on a bad movie.
Oh,
Please
no.
don't.
Oh no, I have a bad feeling about this one.
No, you don't, Luke.
Well, at
It's
least I can
lagging.
have Disney. No, I see it.
Up!
I see it.
Up!
Whoa!
Up and away! Up!
So long, boy!
AKA one of the most depressing opening 10 minutes to any movie.
Away!
Oh,
Up
Oh no, I
That-
don't open it. I want
and
to save it.
away! Oh my, this purse is
That
so
legitimately
big and
cried.
heavy.
like a baby.
Hold it right there,
Squirrel.
ma'am. I'll be taking that.
Squirrel.
Help! 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 It's working. Why, are you here to rescue little old me? Pipe down. You can wait, Murray Man. Oh, coordinating when his nap is disturbed.
Squirrel.
He's ordinary.
Hi there.
Doug. I love Doug.
I love him too. My name is Doug.
I love that doggy. But he's no
Doug.
Vincent, but
That's
he's
a
a
good
good
dog.
doggy.
Doug.
Yeah, he's no
Doggy.
Vincent though. He is no Vincent though. He's no Vincent. Vincent's the ultimate good dog.
Oh, God. Enough with the lost references.
No.
Damn.
You want me to take it one further? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Now we can officially sign off. We're 2.5 hours in.
All
Now we
right.
can-
Folks, thank you all for joining us for episode 86 of the Popcorn Panel Podcast, reviewing Freaky Friday 2003, the remake from the original movie back in the day. And if you like this, give it a thumbs up. If you miss your chance to live chat, comment down below, give us your thoughts and opinions. Also, be sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel and hit the notification bell so that way you'll be, get an upload, a premiere, or a live stream like this one at all times to be notified on the David 3000 network.
Let me see.
Same goes for the Count Victor Devalle, the Conqueror, William Braun, the Saint Jared Ross, and yours truly, the Youngblood Outsider, Jordy Scow, a.k.a. J Menzel Jet. With that being said, God bless you all. Have a great night and stay healthy for Barry tomorrow. So with that being said, good night, everybody. Yeah.
One more thing.
And next week, one more thing. Uh-oh.
Gotta show you a thumbnail that I've already created.
The
We
meat
gotta make
twist.
the one. We gotta do the up. You gotta create up now. You gotta
Yep.
create uppy.
I'm on it.
Up and
Uppy,
away.
uppy.
Up,
Whoop.
No, I'm saying uppy
and
now. I'm saying uppy.
Whoop.
It's not, we're not reviewing Oppenheimer right now. We're not reviewing Oppenheimer.
Whoopenheimer.
Maybe we will one day. Uppy. But yeah, we're signing off. I'm gonna go to a Chinese restaurant, get myself switched with somebody with a hot chick or something. I don't know. Bye everybody.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.